wheat? What up, wheat field? What up, guys? Wheat? What up, wheat? What up, wheat? What up, wheat? What up? It's your girl Lottie here. It tears and wheat to roll show where you show enough never know what you gonna get. We are a spiritual reader, a channel messenger, and we're here to bring the ASR readings, beloved. It is Saturday, 8 p.m. EST, and we are here to read for the weeds. What up, beloved? Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. These are active subscriber readings. Please put your wheat emoji if you want a read. We will be doing something a little bit different. Spirit kind of called us to the cards that they have been using all week. So all readings will be spiritual messages. What does the Spirit want to say? Spiritual messages. Um, hey sister, what up, Pooky? I hope you don't mind me using your image. I took a snapshot of your picture and put you on my story. Like, hey, Pooky. Loved your message. I watched part two first. I'm gonna go back and watch part one because part two was so intriguing, and I wanted to see the book that you were reading from. So spiritual messages is what we're going to do today, y'all. One from each pile to see what Spirit has to say. And then maybe that'll give us more space and room to kind of get through as many readings as we can. Thank y'all so much. Hey, sister. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Dee. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Monica. Hey, Monica. I saw you in the comments on Sister Channel. I hope you enjoyed her messages. I just find that the information that you bring, sis, be so right on time. When I say you be going down the rabbit hole, you be pulling it together, and I just appreciate what you do. So thank you and kudos to you. I appreciate you. I was waiting like, where's the Divine Mother messages? Where they at? Where they at? And you pulled out, you said something about the 10,000 names that stuck with me. And then how you brought out the different archetypes of the divine feminine, of the divine mother. And it hit me because when we look at the divine feminine deck, that's kind of what we be picking up, like all these different archetypes of the divine mother. And one of the ones we were looking at very recently was Kali, right? And I've been feeling that energy, number 13. So that was significant. That really hit me. So let's get the pen out. If y'all are with it, for the format, thank you to the Most High God, the Alpha and the Omega, for bringing a message onto us, through us, for our edification. I pray that we are strengthened, that we are nourished and fed so that we can bear the yoke that's on our shoulders and we overflow. It goes out into your wheat field. We are communing here for the sake of nourishment and edification. So let these spiritual messages be what your wheat needs to hear individually for their highest good, so that they can be strengthened and bear the yoke you have placed upon them. The purpose is for us to meet. I'm getting unity. It's giving communing. It's giving upliftment. It's giving oneship. For we are one, beloved. And it will behoove us, to realize it. I was just having a conversation on Facebook, and we had kind of refrained from having religious conversations, but we were kind of just talking back and forth like another person who deconstructs religion. And this person commented on my comment, and I was making mentions of one of the points of contention that we have. And so we were kind of just discussing, and I was saying to this individual that I believe that we are all pixels and pieces of the divine one source, of the divine itself. And one thing that some religions do is they take your divinity away from you. By one right, they do it by calling you automatically a sinner, that you must be saved, that there's something on the outside of you that must come back and save you. And I feel like it sows in a sense of division. You see yourself as something lesser than the divine itself when you are actually a piece of it. So we were having that conversation, and so when we sat down to put in the description to this live, the spirit put one and then they put we are one. And we were getting how they wanted to facilitate the messages, and they kind of said that they wanted to do like one card from each pile. So we're gonna see how it rolls out. So if y'all with it, stick around, put your we emoji in the comment, right? So let me make sure, because for some reason I feel like I can't get all the way back up to the top. I don't know what's going on, where I can't see all the comments. Okay, so we got D here. That's first. That's Delania. Thank you so much, beloved. I got you down. Then we have Veronica. So let me know if I'm missing you. Please put in your we emoji. Miss Monica. I got sis. Pooky is on the list. Thank you. Sister Michelle is on the list. Oh, hey, Demiti. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. For the newbies, can you say to whom you're speaking so we can follow them? Oh, that's Intuitive Interactions. Intuitive Interactions. Please do follow the sister. I know she would just be so thrilled. She's growing the channel. She needs to get to that threshold so that she can go live. So supporting her would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Goddess is here. I got you, beloved. Yes, the spirit is inside of us. We are it. Brittany, thank you so much. I got you. Jennifer, I see you. Thank you so much. I don't know why Spirit said it like that. They definitely said it like I see you. It's something about I'm feeling like being seen and something like that. So we gonna get, did I pin the comment? I don't know if I did. Nope, we didn't. So let's pin that. So everybody that's coming in, please see the pin comment. If you guys are okay with the format, right? I feel like we should ring in some good energy. And then we're going to go through the cards and see what the spirit needs to say. I feel like we're missing another deck. They told me angel messages, so we're going to get that out too. And this one. So it's definitely going to be a nice read because they got an array of cards. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it'll be 9 cards, most likely for everybody. I feel like I'm not getting a good ring. Nope. Yeah, it's something with thinking in the mindset. So that's definitely going to be around the energy, more so around the mindset. Around the mindset. And it definitely hit me like the first time we didn't get a good ring, but the second time was good. So, D, if you are ready for your message from the spirit, what is it that they have to say? Just want to shuffle these up. All the other cards have already been shuffled, except for this one deck. We're gonna shuffle it too. But yeah, let's see what they got going on. You from Ohio, Demiti? Wow, you're new. Hey, True Kendrick. I see the card emotional sensitivity popping out. Hello, beloved. It's a lot of energy in this deck. I feel the spirit team, the angels definitely want to speak, yo, protectors. And this is also giving me like not just your protectors, but it also be feeling like ancestors too. So those who are here to help guide us. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for tapping in. If you like what you see, you like the vibe, stick around. This is an active subscriber reading. If you like and you feel like, we resonate with you and that we can bring messages that are beneficial to you, we may allow some newbies at the end, depending on how we feel, right? Usually they're for those who have been in the channel in the wheat field and they are active in the comments, helping us build the community, building the wheat, sowing seeds, right? So, but depending on how it goes, I don't know. Thank you, Spirit. Seven of Swords is coming through. Coach Unique, thank you so much. Yes, you can. You can get on the list. We got room. We got room. Today we doing a card from each pile to see what the Spirit has to say, spiritual messages. Hopefully that's okay. When I get to you, we're going to bring the spiritual message and hopefully it resonates with what, you need for right now, because that's what I'm getting. Because sometimes what we want to ask may not always be the most pertinent thing. Sometimes the Spirit has a very important message, and that's what I'm getting. They have messages for the wheat field, and they just want us to bring them. Coach Unique. You are on the list, beloved. So, D, you are up first if you are ready for your reading. So, we're going to start. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega again, the best message for D. What is the one card, Spirit, that you would like for them? This one. Allowing is coming through. And we see invite help on the top. It says radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. You may need to allow something to happen. The Emperor was left on the bottom of the small tarot deck, so Omega is bringing a message to tell you that whatever has been called in a situation, it has been done, and you may need to allow to just accept what it is. And even if you are having a hard time accepting, inviting help, like asking your spirit team to help you accept some sort of truth. King of Wands is coming through. You want to look at it? No, they placed it down, so we're not even able to see any other cards. So King of Wands is something about leadership, or allowing. It could be a spirit guide, a fire energy that's coming through to help lead you, to help guide you through this situation. Whatever it is, whatever is ending, whatever is changing, whatever is shifting. I said change. They said change. So whatever is changing. Do you want to look at this bottom? Yeah, see, divine masculine. It's definitely a masculine energy coming through. Right, and it's giving fire energy. That just hit my kingdom. That's powerful. Very powerful. Some sort of powerful change is happening, and I do feel you need help and support to manage the change. That's what they're saying. It's definitely a part of your journey, right? And at this time in your journey, this time is given like your ability to allow what's happening and ask for help with acceptance. If you have a habit of saying that, like we were saying in the rising message, like, I can't believe this is happening, Change that language to ask for help with accepting what's happening. Yeah, to surrender to whatever it is. To you want this one? This one. To surrender to whatever is happening. It's definitely giving an energy of surrenderance. They're showing guilt. Yeah, I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. So you're being called to release something that doesn't assist your soul's growth progression at this time. I'm feeling expansion of your consciousness. They may be having you to dig into some sort of peace, relaxation, meditation, something that allows your mind to calm down, to learn to let go. Yeah, to dance in the storm. I'm definitely picking up some sort of storm. To be able to accept that this is something that's happening is definitely giving beyond your control. We see Layla coming through, spend time alone. And it's given in nature, meditating. See, again, that meditation about your desires, intentions, and acts the angels to help you gain perspective. Definitely helping you gain perspective with the inviting help. And look, help to do this, to let go. It's definitely letting go of something. What's the next one? What's the next one? Thank you, Spirit, so much for the best message. Yeah, something new is going to start. You must start from where you are. Examine this situation, meditate on what is changing, right? And then allow yourself the ability to take a chance. This one. So we're going to pull a law here now and see what is the law that they want you to ponder on, to meditate on as you learn how to dance in the storm. Wow, that was a lot. Only one card turned up, and it is the law of perfection. Choose to view life in all its glory. Definitely was getting a change in perspective. How you view life right now. We got to pick these cards up. Make sure we get them all in the right way. Make sure they didn't go nowhere else. The law of perfection. Choose to view life in all of its glory. You want to see something else? No. So the law of perfection. The law of perfection is number 13. That's 13 is the death card. It's definitely change here. And it's on page 25, which could be the change in some sort of relationship. It could be helping you change your perspective and how you relate to certain things or people in general. At a spiritual level, there is only perfection. There is divine order to the cosmos and a harmonic progression within every cause and effect. Life is unfolding perfectly. You are whole and complete as exactly as you are. And they're giving me the word completely whole. And so they don't want you to feel a sense of, I'm saying fragmented, like the fragmented self, like broken to pieces because this thing or something is changing. And they want you to remember that you are completely whole exactly as you are. Perfect God, perfect person, perfect being. This is a perfect mental equivalent and a vibrational match to everything created in the physical universe, designed for your awakening. So it's given like created in the physical world, created in the physical universe, designed for your awakening. You are whole and complete exactly as you are. By drawing this card, it may indicate for you to practice extra self-care, extra self-love. Anytime you are unkind to yourself, remember to heal the pain within. It's definitely giving me pain to be healed. The first step is to hold sacred space for your healing. Give yourself space to heal, the ability to dance in the storm, right? And I did see the humor card that was in the journey deck. It's not like whatever you're going through is a light issue, but it's given like the ability to lighten up your heart by dancing in the storms of life. Yeah. You may be called to take a long bath, prepare yourself a beautiful dinner, place flowers by your bed, pretend that you are dating yourself. If you do not learn to love yourself, who will? The universe wants you to know you are perfect exactly as you are. Your affirmation is, I am love. The action that they are giving is to write yourself a love letter. Practice becoming your own best friend and take yourself on a special date or to your favorite place. You want this one? This? Yeah, renewal. Look, renewal. Look at that. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction, a new start. You must start from where you are. Examine your situation and take a chance. Clarity on your life purpose in your heart. You know what to do. You know what to do. Allowing the situation, it happened, and you cannot sit in resistance. To sit in resistance of what is causes you to suffer, and you are not called to suffer. We will experience the storms of life, but we can choose to dance in the storm. We can surrender to it. Anything that doesn't assist your soul's growth, that is being removed from you, it can make you feel a kind of way. But if you accept it for what it is and as an opportunity to change, then it's giving you a opportunity to begin again. And they're also telling me that you have this fire energy. I don't know if it's a past or a loved one, if it's an ancestor, or if it's just a fire spirit that's here with you to help you manage the change. And they want you to invite and allow the help so that they can help you reframe the situation. Because I'm definitely seeing the ability to reframe it and to have gratitude for the strength, your ability to get through it. You're not alone. You're not being left out here by yourself. You have a guide to help you come through. It's given even the ability to regenerate passion and desire to do something new, to start something new. Anything else? Nope. That's what we got for you, beloved. I pray that it resonates. I pray that it helps. Hopefully it caused something up or gives you something that you may not have considered. I don't know why I feel like there's more. Thank you. Ring the bell so we can disconnect from the energy. Hey, blessings. Did you put your weed in the chat already? Blessings. I didn't see it. What we have? We're moving in a certain kind of way, so hopefully we can conserve the energy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You would be number 10. We definitely called out 11. Hey, Whitney, thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. Put your weed emoji. Again, today we're going one. We are one, so it's giving one from each deck. The spirit is bringing you messages from what it is they want you to know. So if you are down for that, put your weed emoji in the chat. The message resonates. Please let me know in the comment. Hey, Karina. Thank you so much, beloved. Oh, I got you, blessings. It's room for you. And we may have energy for overflow as well. With this format, the spirit is conserving our energy so that we have room to provide more service. Let me go up just to see if I missed anybody. Nope. I think we got everybody so far. I think so. You will update the chat. True Kendrick, thank you so much, beloved. I appreciate you. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Frankie. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. True Kendrick, Spirit told me to add you to the list, so we did. So you are on the list. You see the we emoji, Whitney, that everybody's putting in there? Look at Blessings' comment. You should have one. If you can't find it, I'll just add you to the list, beloved. Just got to get these shuffled up. Takapa, are you a we? Are you a subscriber? I don't think I've seen you here before. Spirit did say we may take some overflow. Jennifer, I'm adding you. You are number 12. After that is overflow. Frankie, are you subscribed as well, beloved? We may take some newbies. I did add one newbie to the list already. It's a lot of energy in this deck right here. Cards just want to fly out. It's for you, Veronica. The spirit is already throwing cards up. I will add y'all to the overflow. But be sure to notice, again, these are going to be from the spirit. These are not individual questions. These are spiritual messages. So whatever the spirit wants to tell you, right? I'm picking up important messages where sometimes we want to ask a certain question, but that may not be the pertinent thing that you need to hear. It's given like sometimes like the question that you want to ask may not necessarily be the question or the advice that the spirit has for you. They will end up telling you anyway, right? No matter what it is. But we're picking up a different vibe today. So we're being obedient to what the spirit told us that AO said how we're going to service the wheat field today. So we got to be obedient. So if you guys are down with that, I appreciate it. Hang out. If you are not and you want to be out, I understand that too. I love you. Corina, I have you on the overflow. I may take two more on the overflow and then that'll be it. Veronica, you are up, beloved. They definitely are already going into this angel deck. No more complaining. Have you been complaining? Have you been? I will say this. I was listening to you. What was it? Today is Saturday. So Friday night, you did your Love No List reading. I don't think I've ever heard Joe Mouth so reckless. I was laughing my ass off when I say I was over here like, how much kombucha did Veronica drink last night? I was like, Veronica done had about 2 cups of kombucha. She is on one tonight. Anywho, y'all, check my sister out at I Is Inspired to Roll. Healing. When I say another tapped in reader, like she's the real deal. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which are never true spiritually. Take back your God given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, hello, with that mouth was so reckless, I was cracking up. Like, Veronica, like, what is. I felt like a little latte had rubbed over Veronica last night. I was like, oh my goodness. That increased level of confidence and assertiveness was coming through. Watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So it may not necessarily just, okay, so if it was the frustration, so not necessarily complaints, but watch the complaints as well. Spirit said, no complaining. This was Spirit, the high priestess. When we say the baby girl sister, and because she ain't no baby girl, she a whole grown ass woman. But when I say sister is tapped in, I'm talking about tapped. Okay, tapped. And I definitely feel your gift is just growing and expanding. So many more instances do I see in terms of like you would be saying something, the spirit is channeling the message, and then the cards is just rolling out to say exactly what you just said. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming. It's just been such a beauty to watch. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action, but developing your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom that you receive. And I definitely feel that energy. It feels like it's just skyrocketing, like something else is really blooming and taking out. Look, look, the worthiness, that confidence coming through. Look at that tiger energy. I can't make it up. You have been worthy to belong to love all along. I almost want to take my hat off to you. I don't know what's done got up in Veronica, but baby, I love it. When I say I love it, I love it. Without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. You are love. And it's something about a seed. Something about a seed. Look, you have the intention to grow like a seed and bloom. It is at the heart of your creativity. And I'm getting what you are creating. Definitely growing, definitely blooming. I feel your confidence is just calling in something magnificent. It is beautiful to watch. This one, yeah, it's definitely a change going on with you as well. It's definitely a change. It's change season. They wanted to look at this as well. Look, fertility, something is growing. You are pregnant. You are getting ready to manifest something great. And I feel like it's another leg of your gift. And with this newfound confidence, I feel like you are ready for it. You are just ready. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inwardly. I definitely heavy on the inward and outward, so we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and birth of the new. And with that fertility, that's what we were getting, pregnant with some sort of new manifestation that's getting ready to be born. Something different, something new, not just an expansion of what you already do, is giving something new. Look, acceptance, and I feel self-acceptance, radical self-acceptance. Look, that honesty, that when I look, anybody that watches Veronica, especially even Michelle could get a little reckless with her tongue too, because sometimes she let go and she get a little dirty, you know what I'm saying? It's a little naughty, right? But Veronica usually, and it's usually so calm, and even when she deliver bad news or just something that's not in line with what you were hoping for, it's always so soft and so sweet and so gentle. Yesterday, that she was on fire. I was like, I promise you, I laughed out loud about 5 times. Like, that girl that had about 3 cups of kombucha. I don't know what she's sipping on, but something over there got Veronica going. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So you accept the things that you cannot change, and you accept what you can change. You know that change is happening, right? And I do feel like there's something with your gifts that's blooming. I've been feeling that for you for a little minute. I feel like every time I read you, they give me the same type of energy. And of course, joy is coming through. Hello, Miss Joy. See, the law of healing. You have healed something inside of you. You have transforming your trauma, transform your life. That's that change. That's that change. Let's read the law. Let's read the law. Transform your trauma and transform your life. The law of healing. The law of healing. I'm hearing her say, I am so proud of you. It's on number 29, breaking down to 11, which breaks down to 2 is like bringing something together. It's on page 57, which is 12. And get this, 57, which is 12. Fun with numbers. You know how we love our numbers. So 57. 57. The universal law of healing. Transform your trauma, transform your life. All healing is done through the revealing of truth. You have been endowed with an innate healer within. All dis-ease is the misalignment with Mother Nature and universal law. Negativity, toxicity, and stress are all indicators of the misuse of your divine power. The truth is that you are not your body, you have a body. There is only perfect health because the body is a perfect reflection of the use of energy individually, collectively, and cosmically. Trauma is the key to unlocking the wisdom within the high priestess. Transmute the energy from your traumas that are embedded upon the DNA and unlock the divine physician within, the divine healer. And that's why I was getting Miss Joy coming through. Healing, and she's saying, I'm so proud of you. Healing is done through the revealing of truth. It's time to redirect your energy to love, connection, and expression. Heavy on the expression. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to awaken out of the cosmic state. Not cosmic, scratch that. It's awaken out of the amnesic state and remember who you are. You are endowed with infinite intelligence, high priestess, and innate healing. So go within and do an affirmation or an affirmative mind treatment, aka divine prayer. Expand your mind until you have a perception shift, that change in your health. Expect a miracle. Expect a miracle. Seven of Cups. I'm hearing, what do you desire? What do you desire? It's cups here. It's options. And you spoke so much about those cups yesterday. It was almost like, the Nine of Cups and then going down to the Eight of Cups because you have to walk away. And then it's like leaving that cup. And now you got seven cups. And you can go in any direction. You can dream something new. You're seeding something new. Look, awaken. Awaken to tiny, beautiful things at every fucking turn. Seven of Cups. Beautiful things at every freaking turn. At every cup, it's a beautiful thing. Which cup are you choosing? Which cup are you choosing? Anything else? Nope, that's it. I love it. Congratulations. I love the shift. I love the fire. It was awesome. She said no more complaining. Switch it. Really? Is that one of your favorite cards in the deck? Wow. That's beautiful. I'm so glad. I'm so glad she brought out the one you needed to see. Thank you. Thank you. We have Miss Monica coming up next. We just have to shuffle these decks. Thank you guys so much for your likes, for your shares, for your presence, for however long you can be here. I know some people come in and come out. They check out the space. They check out the energy. They check out the vibe. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, I appreciate you. I do. I do. Either way. Either way, I appreciate you, Ashe. Ashe. Whew. Oh, compassion is coming through. Frankie, I did add you. I did. How many? We got two more on the list. Put your wheat emoji in the comments. Please subscribe. Add your thumbs up to the channel. ASR readings are generally for active subscribers, those who are here, who tune in through the week, who are active in the comments. This is a service that we provide just as reciprocity for you being here, for helping the channel grow. helping the messages go out, helping us reach all of the week. Thank you. You okay, well, I'm glad that complaint was right on time. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much for confirmation. I'm trying to keep it together because there's a lot of energy flowing. A lot of messages from the spirit. They said they want to speak to you all directly. Oftentimes, again, like what we said, they told us to tell you is that we have a lot of questions, but the questions may not be what they want to say to you. So this is just an opportunity for them to give you the message that they are saying is the most important. You are so welcome. Yes, Miss Jennifer, I have you on the list. I do. I have you. So I think this is the last one that we need to shuffle, and then we are on to Miss Monica. Fields of Gold. Hey, gratitude. Thank you so much. Did you put an emoji in there? I didn't see if you wanted to read. We have 2 more spots. We got Veronica, and now we're on Miss Monica. Miss Monica, you are up. Where would you like to start, Spirit, with this one? You are so welcome, sis. I'm glad it resonated. I'm so grateful to be a part of your collective as well. Thank you so much for your reads and the advice that you give on to us. Miss Monica, we are getting timing on the bottom, and we see sacred space. Use beautiful art, music, and creativity of all kinds to put you into a sacred space. I'm getting the energy of something that you are working on or you desire to work on, and whatever this thing is, it makes you lose time. Yeah, if you are in a creative flow, you feel everything flowing together in divine order. Whatever it is that you do or that you desire to do, maybe you want to make money from this thing, and it's given whatever you are doing or want to do, desire to do, you lose time doing it. It creates a sacred space for you. You may need to create more room. So yeah, it's definitely working on something that you desire to sow into. Seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future. Don't worry, unnecessary worry. On the bottom, look, we got the Page of Wands, something that you are inspired by. You definitely are inspired by it. This one. Yeah, grief is here. It's coming from a space of grief. The spirit wants you to trust right now. Whatever it is, you could have grieved something or something that put you in a state of grieving. And whatever this is being born from that. It's giving the charter, it's giving moving pain to purpose. That's what I'm picking up. Pain to purpose. Something that you are using to transmute pain. Oh shit. It happened again. Wow. Cards is just going all over the place. Do you want to read these? But I'm seeing a lot. Yeah, definitely cleaning up. I don't know what the hell we just picked up off the floor. And I see prosperity coming out. So we're going to shuffle again and see what is the spirit bringing. Decluttering your space and better time management. That makes sense. Definitely see that. Which one, spirit? This. Oh, compassion. Whatever this is that you are building, that you are transmuting into treasure from a space of trauma or tragedy, I'm feeling that you will do well with it because you have compassion for it. And yeah, change is coming through as a collective energy. a lot of change is occurring. A lot of change. And whatever this is that you are doing, I feel like the compassion that you have for it, because of the grief, the trauma, the tragedy that has happened, it's like you will sow all of that energy into it, like you are changing and transmuting because of it. Yeah, the invite help is coming through again, and that's another collective energy. And I'm saying collective because that's the second time in this session, and it came out earlier as well. So it's something going on with inviting help. I don't know if it's something that you need to understand, like how this grief is propelling you, how the tragedy, why it happened, how is it fueling the purpose. I'm hearing how to make good with it. But I feel like not just making good with it, but how will you make good from it? This Yeah, the law of oneness. We are one. We are one. Everything is one. Release the need to make anyone wrong and unify with your truth. So if you have a sentiment like inside, something that you need to contend with, and only you would know in your heart of hearts, like, do you still blame a person? And this is difficult. This is very difficult because some tragedies that happen, like, this person, it was a perpetrator or a predator. They did something that caused you trauma. It was something that was tragic, but it's almost given like there's something in that is leading you towards something so magnificent, like to have a positive imprint. I almost want to pull another deck of cards, but I'm getting the card that's in this deck over here that says positive imprint, the ability to use this situation to transmute it to create beauty, and you will leave a positive imprint on creation because of it. That's what I'm picking up. It is coming back to mind, something that the sister said in her reading. This one, these, no. Yeah, definitely something that you're going to use. You're going to transmute it. It's through the art of healing. Healing it. Yeah, and look, that's that sadness. That's that is giving something deep, deep sadness that needs to be healed. And I feel like whatever you're going to bring forth is going to touch so many people that has gone through something similar. And it's the compassion that you have that's really going to make the difference. Look, and they pulled out the meditation card. And Four of Swords, of course, is indication of meditation, and it's given like how to meditate on how to make this thing whole, how to understand it in the grand scheme of everything. And it's one of those things, like I said, and it's given like heavy trauma. Look, spiritual teacher. I don't know what you are trying to do, but it's definitely healing away something. I don't know if it's just relative to some sort of addiction. It could have been a grief that was perpetrated onto you by somebody who had addictions. You could be struggling with something that you're addicted to, and it doesn't have to be a substance. It could be anything, right? But I do see spiritual teacher here. And what this right here is giving the ability to coexist, is giving that law of oneness. Like your ability to speak to the heart, to speak to someone's grief, someone's pain, and it transcends the things that would divide us, like religion, creed, background, ethnicity, nationality. It transcends all of that. You speak to the light, you speak to the heart, and there's something that you can help heal that. You heal with classes, sessions, and seminars. So it may be something that you need to pencil into your schedule because you were mentioning like time management. Pencil it into your schedule. Yeah, it's definitely given something that you're being called to do. And it's almost feeling like needing to understand how to get your hands wrapped around it. It's something about channeling the energy of it, inviting the help to show you how to do it. Yeah, get rooted and get grounded and meditate. I feel like they're going to tell you exactly how to do it, how to make room, how to create the sacred space that you need to fulfill this thing. Create the space, create the space, create the space. First, creating the space within yourself, decluttering within you, decluttering you at the same time as you are decluttering and making room. Yeah, I do feel like it's something that you're supposed to fulfill. Nine of Cups. It's some sort of decree. It's a promise. It's something, and it's close to your heart. You feel it. You are very compassionate about this thing. Yeah, something that you're supposed to work on. Eight of Pentacles. Something that you're supposed to do. It is given that ain't nobody gonna be able to do it the way that you do it because don't nobody feel it the way that you feel it. So definitely the law of oneness. Let's read it because we just shuffling. The law of oneness, which is number 2. Yeah, two things can be true at the same time. And it's on page number 3. I'm hearing Trinity. So it may be something that you are wrestling with in the spirit. Release the need to make anyone wrong and unify with your truth. There is one presence, one mind, one spirit. We are one, and one life source, which is divine love. This law unifies all people, places, and things, and that's what we were getting with this spiritual teacher. A person that can unify all people, places, and things. It's interconnectedness of all life past, present, and future. You are energetically unified with all of life. Your individual conscious mind is connected to the subconscious mind, which is one with the subjective mind. And that's what I was getting in terms of Trinity. Conscious mind to the subconscious mind with the subjective mind. The subjective mind is the one with the collective consciousness and cosmic consciousness. You are both divine individual and the universe, co-creating in the most brilliant way. Unity is your nature. Release all thoughts of being separate and divided. Let go of reacting, pushing people away, or making anyone wrong. It's time to shift perspective and focus on the actual essence of who you are. You are a divine and powerful spiritual being capable of creating a life you love. By drawing this card, it indicates that you may be yearning for love and connection. Your higher self desires to heal any feelings of sadness, the 5 of Cups that they pulled, or loneliness. The universe is inviting you to practice, and they show invite help, right? So the universe is inviting you to practice perceiving everyone as the miracle they are. And I'm getting a heavy on that, right? However, this does not mean you should remain in dysfunctional situations or relationships that do not serve your highest good. This card is a sign for you to unify your heart and your mind. You want the action? Where are you experiencing failed expectations from people or life? Anything that's causing you that grief. Begin to accept people, places, and things as exactly as they are. And courageously take a stand for what you want to create in this lifetime. Definitely courageously taking a stand to create whatever it is you want in this lifetime. Thank you, blessings. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Miss Monica. I hope the message resonated. I hope it was something that you needed to hear, that it was helpful for you, beloved. I appreciate you so much. Been a long time supporter of the channel, moderating for us for a very long time. I appreciate you so very much. I pray it was helpful. And of course, they said to meditate. Right, allow the spirit to bring you the information that you need to know to supplement the message so that you'll know what's for you. How is it applicable? I definitely was seeing the heart. They were showing me the heart. Pooky, you up next? What the hell is that? I definitely just heard something going on. Something's going on. Something's going on. Dang, so much energy. Oh, I'm glad it resonates. Good. You've been contemplating and it helps you. Good. You working and listening. Okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. We moving. We moving. It's been an hour. It doesn't seem like it's been an hour, but again, that's how it goes when you're doing something that you love. I think we shuffled. I think we shuffled. I can't remember if we shuffled. We got to figure out an order to shuffle so that we know that we got all of them. Thank you, Spirit. What's the best message? This one. We are starting with the tarot deck for you. They are pulling out the small tarot. Hello, Jennifer. Coffee. Is it coffee or coffees? Jennifer C. Hello, Penny. Time does. Look, 9 of Cups is coming through. Did you not want that? It just flew out. They didn't want that. This one. Okay. Ooh, Tower moment. And then look, the 9 of Cups still came out on the bottom. What is this? Tower moment. I'm here. I'm getting a breakthrough. Like a breakthrough. I'm hearing words like shocking, rocking, something that might knock your socks off. Some go knock your socks off. Oh shit. Look, passion. What the hell, sis? What the hell? What's going on? Okay. It's a lot of energy in this deck. It's a lot of heat. That change is coming back again, which is look, wasn't you talking about tantric journey? Weren't you talking about tantric journey? And we see third eye. It's an awakening here. This change is coming through heavy for the collective. Everybody kind of going through a shift. It's giving a shift. Oh shit. Right? What the hell? Oh shit. Okay. King of Swords is coming through. Could be an air sign. Aquarius. Gemini. Libra, perhaps. Intelligent, impartial, respected. Could be stoic. Receiving wise advice. Something very shocking, right? We even see remain objective, fair-minded, public speaking, communicating clearly, unemotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. So that's kind of paradoxal. If this is a person that you're gonna meet, be careful. Because, of course, the 9 of Cups could be somebody that's selfish, or you could just be meeting an emotional King of Swords. Like, and it could shock you. Like, they could have a different type of vibe. Spirit is giving us a yes. Yeah. Whatever it is, this person probably going to unlock something within you. It's going to blow your socks off. It's going like blow the roof off, like tear the roof off the mother, tear the roof off the mother. Forgiveness is coming through. And health. Is it somebody from the past returning to you, or do you need to forgive something from the past for your own health and longevity in terms of this connection with this person? I'm getting something that if this is not happening now, presently, maybe you are in the process of forgiving and really healing yourself and getting to health. Yeah, surrendering something. Surrender just flew out. We see freedom, freeing yourself from something and clearing the energy of it. Yeah, it's definitely giving healing. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying, but the ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the whole universe. So either somebody's going to be surrendering to their emotions, or you are surrendering something, issuing forgiveness for the sake of your own health. The Nine of Cups could be your own wish fulfillment. You could be getting your wishes fulfilled, like something that's going, oh my goodness, spirit. I don't know who coming through on your spirit team, but baby, it's giving all the way tantric journey. It's giving Nine of Cups. It's giving, it's super wet. It's giving blow the motherfucking top off. It's giving orgasmic. I don't know what the shit. Busy transcending the bullshit. Right. And it was actually in reverse, but they turned it upright. So look, look. Busy transcending the bullshit. You too busy rising like take your ass to the stars is what I'm getting. Fuck the mountain times. They about to take your ass to the stars. Shit. Planting the seed. Be careful. I don't know if you in that space where you can still have, children's, risk, so be careful. Because it's coming through, having the intention to grow like a seed again and bloom is at the heart of creativity. But if you is kind of giving like somebody planting the seed, so with this orgasmic, if somebody is, if you ain't in that position with this person, Spirit said make sure you use protection because that risk is down here. Sometimes we be thinking like it can't happen, but shit, it can. And we do see third eye chakra coming through again. I do feel like this situation, like this journey that you're going to be having with this person, yeah, I don't feel like having kids is a good thing with this person. No conditions are favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you and cut the cords. I don't know. Okay, because I was getting like what, okay, whoever this person is, I feel like y'all got insane chemistry. I feel like you and this person would definitely look, y'all could make a whole tie, a whole cord, and end up being with a person. If this is somebody that is from your past trying to get back into your life, or if this is a new person, they're representing a past situation. It could be to see if you healed past it, or you may be connecting with this person just for the sake of going deeper on your spiritual journey. It could just be tantric. It may not last forever, but it's something with it where the spirit saying that the conditions are not favorable. Whatever it is, spirit is also bringing you out this meditation card, Layla. Spend time alone meditating about your desires and your intentions and ask your angels to help you gain perspective, especially when it comes to this individual. I feel like the connection could be explosive. Like it definitely could blow your socks off. And if you're not careful, you could fall faster than them, or they could shock you and fall for you, and you may not be ready for something serious. I'm not for sure which way it's going, but that's what the vibes that we picking up. Look, it's a rainbow here and a rainbow here. Look at this. Wow. The law of individualization, shine your unique light bright. And we know this law is on page 79. It is the page. Look, we're open right up to it. You are the individualization of the one spirit, a unique divine expression. You are the alpha and the omega embodied as a fractal of the one mind. Universal laws are designed to be uniquely directed by each person for a specific experiential outcome. This is a experiential outcome. This is somebody that you are experimenting with. It is a tantric journey. You may, you know, it could be a part of your release. It could be a part of your healing. It could be a part of your deepening of your gifts to unlock something to help you transcend some bullshit. But if you're not careful, you could get caught up with the seed. Like, practice responsibly is what they saying. Just be responsible with it, right? It's definitely giving that. Furthermore, you are the only person in the universe with your divine gift. Just you. So they want you not to get caught up with this, but to use it as a tool for your own ascension. That kind of sound, yeah, it is what it is. Spirit said this person is healing. They may help you release some things. You may enter into a different level of forgiveness for the sake of your own well-being. They can help you with some sort of epiphany, another layer of awakening. It's definitely giving orgasmic. It's putting you back into the flow. But do I feel like this person is the end all be all? They said the conditions are not favorable. Yeah, I'm not going to read that because we only taking one. I hope that resonates, Pooky. I hope it is definitely in alignment. Divine Mother been bringing these type of messages. She definitely talked about that tantric journey. You just spoke about it. So if it's relative to you as well, and I'm getting yes, it is. Be cautious. It's given. It is what it is. This person is a divinely assigned relationship to help deepen your journey, take you on another level up through your awakening. But they are not something. You said you was not expecting this message tonight, but it definitely resonates. That's good. That's what Spirit said. Right? It's the unexpected thing. It's the thing that we didn't know that we needed. Right? And that's why they told us to do it in this capacity. It is the thing that we did not know that we need. I'm glad it was helpful. Michelle, you are up next. You are up next, beloved. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. What is it that the Spirit has to say to you? Oh, shit. It's giving like, I heard, don't be scared, don't be scared. I felt the energy go out like, oh shit, what does Spirit got to say? Sometimes our questions can control the spiritual message, but not always, because the spirit gonna tell you what they want to say. At least over here, anyway, they're gonna tell you exactly what they need to tell you. So they said, let's just go ahead and set the expectation that this is what it's gonna be. So if you don't look, we see Emperor's strength, and look, what is this? The Ten of Wands. We not reading that. We not reading that because we just trying to shuffle. Sis say indeed. Thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you for being here. I know you working and you listening, so that means a lot. That means a lot. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for interacting with us on Facebook. Thank you for your shares of the channel, for mentioning us on YouTube, for sharing us to your platform. We appreciate you. We do. We appreciate you so much. I appreciate the personal conversations. It's always so enlightening. I want to know the name of the book that you were reading from, so I'm going to go back and watch part one to your message so I can catch that, because it looked like something that we want to put in the library, beloved. Something that we want to put in the library. All right. Michelle, you are up. Let's see what Spirit has to say. They starting with the tarot for you as well, beloved. Starting with the tarot. Oh, you sent it to my inbox. Thank you. Thank you, sis. We moving through. I feel like, oh shit, Six of Wands. Success and recognition is coming in. This King of Pentacles is coming in reverse. I don't necessarily like reversals in the decks. If they fly, if the spirit tell us to turn them around, we'll turn them around. But we don't necessarily like that. Yeah, Six of Cups. So I don't know if it's an earth sign from your past. That could be a factor in this. Six of Swords, Six of Wands, 6 and 6. 6 and 6 is 12. This one. Do you want to look at another one? This one. Cut the cords. It's definitely a person from your past. I don't know who this person is, or it's somebody that you cut cords with. 6 of Swords is definitely you moving on away from that 5 of Wands, which we saw somebody from your past for sure, because they touching me over here on this side of my nose. Right. And the 6 of Wands, I don't know if they recognize something, if you are being recognized, if they recognize, I don't know. It's something about, I'm hearing success and victory in base chakra, root chakra. It's something about sexuality I'm hearing. I don't know if this is like a earth sign that wasn't very giving, very kind. We see your inner power, your willpower coming through. Definitely fire. The lion is usually Leo energy, but I definitely feel your fire. But it's kind of giving me sexuality. I don't know if this is somebody that, like, maybe in the past, y'all could have had drinks, it was just sexual. Maybe it wasn't really nothing too serious. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up. You definitely moved away from 5 of Wands, like the drama. I see 6 of Swords towards peace. We see communication and manifestation coming out. So I'm definitely getting like somebody maybe trying to or figure out a way how to contact you or get in touch with you. Want this? Yeah, crown chakra. It's something that you need to know or understand, or something that they have come to understand. Definitely your ability to transmute negative energy and turn it into positivity. You've moved on, and it's something about you now that feels so calm and positive. That this could have been like in your days when you were like out there doing your thing. They want me to look at both of these. Yeah, keep calm. See, I'm getting definitely that calm vibe. Taking negativity and turning it into something positive, moving away from the drama and the shit. And I'm getting, for some reason, like it could have been a person that was a part of your hot girl era. And it says I'm in an offline state of mind. They can't get in touch with you. Either they don't know how to get in touch with you, or something like that. I do know that you are online, but you do monitor like your platforms. So like your Facebook and stuff, like not everybody could just get in touch with you on Facebook. I don't know if it's because of how you set your friends up and stuff like that. Yeah, 2 of Wands, plans. And 2 of Wands could also be like, somebody trying to take some action to come towards you. And with the World card here, I feel like this person has either seen you online, it could be your channel. They could always find a way to reach out to you, which is weird. But it just feels like they haven't done it. Or they're afraid. Or I don't know what the shit. I don't know if this has something to do with your plans, their plans. It's their plans. This is somebody else. Which one, beloved? Please and thank you. This one. Yeah, honesty, communication. They want to tell you something. You want to look at something else? They want to say something. They may want to say something to you. They may want to say something. They could say something like they are proud of who you are now, or something like that. Like they admire who you are, your strength, your power. And I don't know what it is about cutting the cords, but it felt like they weren't very kind in the past, or it was just like that drama feel type of shit. I'm hearing the sex might have been good, but it's given like that was pretty much the gist of it. The law of transmutation. See, you transmuted energy. You took all that drama filled shit, whatever you used to be doing back in the day when you was in your hot girl era, and you done turned into a whole different person. Like all of that fire and stuff, you tempered it into this beautiful calm, and it's recognizable. Ask Archangel Michael to clear old attachments to not just fear, but we'll just read it. Fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. And I feel like that's what you did. Like you cut the cords to past shit. You freed yourself from relationships or destructive patterns. And somebody recognizes it. It's somebody from your past. It's definitely an earth sign that's coming through. She said, "Yeah, the sex was fire." That's what I was getting with this base chakra. That's why we were picking up. Like they said that. Yeah, that's what they. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, spirit. Yeah, see, you definitely released though. You released all of the negative shit and you are walking in this calm energy. And I'm getting it's so endearing. Like it's definitely noticeable. It's definitely recognizable. I'm almost hearing like this person saying like your face and everything looks different. It's a beauty that's in a type of energy, a shine that comes from you that only shows up from a person that's internally peaceful. That's what I'm picking up. So they would definitely, damn, here we go. See, look, that strength, that fucking power coming. They said that shit was great. They was stuck on it for a minute because with this damn hangman, but they see something. They didn't see something back then, but they damn sure see it now. Look, they see this, the star, that healing. Look, and I don't know what they're looking at, but they looking at you. It could be a picture. It could be something that you posted. And I know your new Facebook picture is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So they're looking at something. It's like the evidence. It's like the proof of what you've done with yourself is evident, right? I don't even know if it's this person that don't generally be online or something. I don't know what the offline is, but I know that you are off limits. It's something about being offline. I don't know if it's your energy, your connection to this person. Like you are not connected, you are not courted, you are not, and they know. And if they had plans to get at you, it's given like no crown chakra. You transmuted so much energy. I don't even know if they would take the opportunity to reach out to you. I don't feel like they would, but they think about it. Because the Two of Wands, of course, we know they could be thinking about taking the action. Should I, should I, should I? But it's something about like actually moving to the Three of Wands where they have taken a step in that direction. They have moved forward, and I don't feel like they will. Not at this time. That's not the energy that I'm picking up. I don't feel like they would take an action towards you. It's just given like they have noticed, they recognize it. Cause like it doesn't take all day to recognize sunshine, and they think about it, they ponder it. But I don't feel like at this time the energy is not giving me that they will. They have not decided to take any action. So let's see the law of transmutation. Let's read that. Did we get one? We did. The law of transmutation is on 18. So this person is behind the scenes, moon energy, thinking about some shit. 35, right? Could be a little bit of heartache when they see you, a little bit of Five of Cups, a little bit of regret, like that twinge that just hit the heart, hit the spirit, like, oh shit, I screwed the pooch on that. Or I remember back in the day and they feel a kind of way. So 35. And that breaks down to the 8, the infinite. Like everything works out the way that it's supposed to work out. Energize the mental picture of your dream. Universal law of transmutation. This is the metamorphosis of the ethereal realm into physical reality. Energy is condensed in form via the mind. So what is held in consciousness must transform into material form. It's definitely giving your empire state of mind. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I know you're from Connecticut, but that's what I'm hearing. This is a from New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. I almost wanted to say from Cambridge or Bridgeport or some shit. Where are you from? Is it Bridgeport? This is a perpetual process because energy is infinite in its expansion. What the mind focuses on informs the creative medium of the universe into action. Energy is incapable of being destroyed, therefore, it will take form. Thus, it is imperative to focus on what you want to manifest. And I was getting that Six of Swords, manifesting peace. Transformation is knocking at your door. Your soul knows that this does not take place out in the world or online, but by changing the circumstances of your life. It says the miracle comes from inside. This alchemy, let me make sure I read that right. Your soul knows that this does not take place out in the world or just by changing the circumstances of your life, but rather is an inside miracle. So you changing your internal environment away from the drama and all that stuff to a life of peace. And is manifesting. This alchemy is to take place within your consciousness. You were drawn to this card because you have most likely been energizing what you do not want instead of what you do want. You are ready to become a master of energy, directing it for good. The universe desires for you to hold the vision you want for your life within your mind with total conviction. There is no action to be taken until inspired action is revealed within your heart. So what do they want you to do? Practice visioning and holding the mental pictures associated with the feeling you desire when you think about your dreams coming true. Now, here's the thing. We did see that Page of Pentacles. Somebody that could be holding a picture. Somebody is holding a picture thinking about you. Maybe thinking about, damn, that would have been my dream come true. Different. I'm hearing Erica Badu. I see you next lifetime type of energy. But also for you, make sure you keep holding your vision of what you do want so that that picture that you are holding comes true for you. Anything else? Nope, that's what we got for you, sis. Thank y'all so much for sticking around. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you, sister. I appreciate our sisterhood. I appreciate all of your beautiful messages. I am still so glad that you are still messaging. And I was in the middle of watching your read when we ran out of time and it was time for us to come on. So we definitely will finish that up. The pick emoji reading is on Life Mantra Tarot. So if you guys want to check her out, please do. I appreciate it. Right with the ding. That's all, folks. That's all for that one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Goddess, you are up next, beloved. You are up next. And goodness, what is it? 9:23? That's not that bad, though. That's not that bad. We kind of moving through. After Goddess, we have Britney. Then it's Jennifer. Then it's Coach. Then it's Blessings. Then Kendrick, Whitney. Then I think it's Jennifer. We got two Jennifers. I think this is Jennifer C. And then Takapa, if you're still here, Frankie. And then Karina, if you are still here. You here, beloved? Thank you. Are you still here? Thank you, Frankie. Oh, man, Goddess, what we got going on? Procrastination flew out in a challenge. Procrastination. Stop focusing on problems and excuses and take a small step and do something constructive. For some reason, it could be a hold your hand kind of message. Spirit is saying. So I don't know what is the truth that you need to hear right now. It's almost like they're trying to make me make room or something. We need these rubber bands. Oh, when we dropped that one, we found another one that we had dropped. So it's something. Thank you, Blessings. Thank you so much. You here, Brittany? You are up next. This one. Spirit says you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. Do you have an affinity for nature or for animals? Just meditating on your name. They're giving me an energy of not only being an earth angel, but you have an affinity to nature, and I'm getting to animals. You saying yes, definitely. Okay. This, yeah, throat chakra. I don't know if you're being called to be an advocate, and we do see healing, protection, healing. You're a naturist. Wow. Thank you, beloved. Thank you for the confirmation. Look, Ten of Wands. Do you feel like something is too heavy, too hard, too much to do, working too hard or working too many hours that need to balance, letting others help you? Do you feel like, is there something going on with the body? I'm not really picking up body with like health issues, but I'm picking up working too hard, too many hours, or just the need for balance, the ability to let others help you. Definitely heavy on the helping you. It's something like lightening up or lightening up your load. Lightening up or lightening up your load. You feel like you're all alone and working. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you need a resource, or there may be resources that you may not be allowing to help you. Maybe you don't see how they can help you. Something with right now. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. Soon you'll trust that nothing more will come than what can be handled in each moment. Handle it one moment at a time, beloved. One moment at a time. One task at a time. Hey, Jamaica, thank you so much for tapping in. If you want to read, put your read emoji. If somebody doesn't respond because they checked out early, then we will add you to the list, beloved. Queen of Wands. See, you have the ability to handle those 10 wands. You can. It's something about a King of Swords, somebody that may be able to help you, right, with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I don't feel just like the infinite intelligence. I feel like this is a person. They could be an earth sign. I mean, not an earth sign, an air sign. We say an earth for a reason. So they could be an earth sign, but they could be very smart. They could be very intelligent. So they could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but they could be very intelligent. Talk to the Hamas. You could be blocking out somebody. That's giving talk to the hand. Don't just do something. It says don't just do something, sit here or sit there. They want you to kind of meditate. It's definitely giving, allowing a person to come in to help you. And yeah, I don't know if you feel like people watch you struggle and they don't really help. Oh, you are a Capricorn? Okay. The law of truth comes in, is coming in, love unconditionally and create healthy boundaries. And I'm getting boundaries for yourself. The law of harmony, dissolve all discordance and chaos. I don't know if this is a person where you may have had discord with, or you are having discord with others because you feel like you're not getting any help. The law of truth. It's something about getting help or being able to ask for help. The law of truth is on 36. 3 and 6 is 9. I see 9 swords like stress. 71 is breaking down to the number 8. So it could be with this work, like feeling the sense of stress with the work. Love unconditionally and create healthy boundaries. At the core of who you are lives an omnipotent presence that has external wisdom. See, King of Swords is definitely wisdom, but I feel this in another person, another physical being. Within each cell of your body lives divine intelligence, an innate healer, and an unlimited life force. You are endowed with intuition and universal guidance. To the extent which you deny this is the extent to which you will suffer. 10 of Wands. So it is given again that energy of allowing somebody to help. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to live authentically. The triune is given a trinity of freedom is truth, life, and beauty. To unlock your divinity, you must end any battle within and live a transparent life. Telling the truth may be uncomfortable at first, but the universe assures that there is a life of freedom on the other side. Most importantly, tell yourself the truth and you will be set free. So if the truth is that you need help, then I feel like your ability to state that you need help, then help will arrive. It will come in. Like the truth is that you don't have to carry all 10 wands by yourself. And if you feel overwhelmed, take the right action is to stay present and don't get too head of the flow. Like you have the ability to handle what it is that you are doing right now. And just because you're single, that doesn't mean that help doesn't come in other forms. They could come from friendships, they could come from peers, there could be support groups that you can get into with other naturalists or other environmentalists that can bring you in support. It just is all about you not being, in a mind frame that it has to come in any particular type of way. Allow the spirit to open the doorways. It says, write down all the lies you have been telling yourself. Where have you been settling in life? Where have you been pretending instead of being authentic? Now write down your truth in 4 areas of your life: relationships, love, career, and money, health and vitality, and creative expression. So the truth could be like help could come in many different forms from many different places. It doesn't have to be from a romantic partner. It could be from somebody else that enjoys the same thing that's very smart. It could be a mentor. It could be somebody else that you would just partner with in a peer relationship that is on the same wavelength, right? But it's something about your ability to not allow procrastination to sink in or to settle in because you're handling too many things at one time. The right action to take would be to stay in the present and allow yourself to work through each moment. What needs to be done right now and to prioritize it, all while looking at various different options to gather support, to put yourself in a place where support may be present. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm so glad it's what you needed to hear right now. Thank you so much for the confirmation. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you because if it wasn't for y'all encouragement, you and Veronica, especially, how many times you said it on your channel, like, Latina needs to read. Latina needs to read. Latina needs to read. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And you definitely encouraged us to do it. So I appreciate you so much. I know I understand there's circumstances that are preventing you from reading personals right now, but I just can't wait to you get back into that arena as well. You are so encouraging. You did. You did. Y'all both. I was just like, I don't know if I can maintain all the energy, if I could channel it. Look, the growth, the change and transformation. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. My spirit team giving us a hug, a big up of encouragement. Thank you. And that's why I encourage you, because I just knew I'm reading Veronica's comment. Thank you, sister. I just know that your gift, like the empathy and the compassion that you channel, is so special. You touch people on such a different, deep level. The same way, like I said, with Veronica, with Pooky over here, she gives me past life vibes. Like she could read somebody and tell them like their ancestral spirit guide team, what they working through, what they came to do. I be getting so much insight from her readings. It's crazy. Like how I connect to what she's saying. And Veronica, with that softness in the way that she delivered a message, And Veronica just has, like I said, that crazy array of skills. It's insane. Clarity Empress is another one. Clarity Empress, she's not here, but she's definitely another one, and she's straight up no chaser. If you can't look, if you a person that wear your feelings on your sleeve, do not follow Clarity, cause she gonna tell you what it is and what it ain't. Look, she gonna tell you what it is and what it ain't, and she gonna say it in a way. Well, we all got choices. Like shit, if you want to keep going through that shit, then stay in it. I be like, damn, Clarity, but she don't. She tell you straight up, no chaser for real. It is what it is. So, but I love our soul tribe. I love it. Yeah, look, truth and clarity. She don't be messing around. She do not. Brittany, you are up next, beloved. You are next. So let's see, what is the spiritual message the spirit has for you? They are bringing out the law first. What is the law? The law of vibration. You want to look at it? The law of vibration. Practice the art of not knowing and start flowing. Yeah, I be catching her sometimes on a live. I'll be having a balance because she went on while Veronica was finishing up her live. So I slid over there and caught her last night. And it was a good reading too. It was right in line with this energy we've been feeling. The law of vibration, Brittany, Brittany, Brittany. The law of vibration. La la la. We can't see the law. It's something that you don't see. It's giving blurry vision. It's out here. It is. We had to take our time and slow down. And the crazy thing is, it's definitely a mirroring effect I'm picking up because the law of vibration is number 37 and it's on page 73. So, and it's given like it was something with a distorted vision. Everything was blurry. I couldn't hardly even see it. And now everything is very clear. I can see it clearly. But it was like at first I overlooked it and I couldn't, and then they just flipped it right open to page 73. So I'm hearing listen closely. Practice the art of not knowing and start flowing. Life is a constant energy exchange through the communication of frequency. Everything is in motion, nothing is solid, and change is inevitable. I am picking up change for the collective we. So change is inevitable. The vibration of your life is created by your beliefs and the choices you and culture make, which create a certain magnetism within your body, mind, and soul through the circumstances of your life. It says high vibration is in direct correlation to aligning with universal laws and Mother Nature. So you may be going through a transitional time in your life. Get used to it. Life is in constant movement. Change is inevitable and nothing is ever still. You must get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Your higher self desires to expand to the next level. Let go of trying to control. Focus your energy and time on the areas of your life where you thrive. Every belief, thought, and feeling you have is creating the vibration and frequency of your life. As you feel positive, you will attract more positivity into your life. The universe desires for you to spend time doing the things you love with the people who bring you up, who lift you up. And it's heavy on the people that lift you up. Expect to experience high energy and freedom. So get outdoors and into Mother Nature. Ground your body by putting your bare feet in the water, in the sand, or on the dirt. Take a walk through the forest or have a picnic in the park. They want you to uplift your vibration. Your life has been blurry and you're not feeling as intuitive as you usually feel. Yeah, uplift your vibration. So that not one getting out into nature will help you see clearly, right? It's definitely going to help free your mind, to clear your energy, to lift your vibration. Wow. They want me to put that back. Okay. Thank you. They said they didn't tell me to move that. Look, Two of Wands, it could be plans here, and we see justice, scales. You need to balance. To balance your energy. I don't know if you're waiting for something to be made right in your life. Yeah, it's releasing some sort of toxicity. The devil in reverse. Definitely the need to raise your vibration, something from the past. And we see the Eight of Wands is giving acceleration, but the Eight of Wands could be frequency. It's giving me waves of frequency. And the way that it's going down, like coming in, it's almost like a downturn or down slope. Thank you to the Most High God. That somebody got a headache. Somebody got a headache. The right action is coming again right now. Again, and allowing what's happening. Grapha, paragrapha, perigrapha. I don't know how to say it. Perigrapha or something like that. Literally means let everything that wants to go and everything that wants to come. Let change happen. If it's leaving and it needs to leave. If it's coming and it needs to come. Yeah, we're not digging into that. Anywho, oh, court stuff, because we did see justice. We did. Yeah, fear. Definitely, fear is a low vibrational energy. They want you to release fear. Everything is going to happen in timing. Everything happens on a timing. What wants to come, comes, and what wants to go, goes. This one, that. Positive faith and optimism. See, raise that vibration. Positivity, faith, and optimism. Look at the strength that's coming through. You open the doorway to positive experiences right in line with the law of vibration, right? With your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. That's exactly what they said. To get the positive, expect positive. Put your mind on that. And then we read 73. We said it was law 37, and it was on page 73. We were picking up a mirroring, right? Look at this. Timing is number 73, and they mentioned to go out in nature and get grounded. That's the next card. You want to read that? No. So everything is kind of lining up. They want you to be able to see the subtle clues of how everything is lining up for you. You may not see it because your vision is blurry, but it's lining up. We see universal love is here. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, that natural world, and to the whole existence of the whole of existence itself, all of it. It's something about being out in nature and getting grounded, putting your feet to ground in some sort of way to see how everything operates in a certain timing, how everything is interconnected, how everything tends to work out. But it's something about your frequency. And I think this is how many cups is that? 9. 9 cups. The X threw me off. If it was just one X, we'd have got it. But the extra X was giving me like, how many damn cups is that? See, we couldn't even think. 9 cups. Wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. Good fortune. Faith in the universe that all will be well. Have faith. Everything is saying to have faith. Have faith. Have faith. Look at that. Faith in the universe that all will be well. Can you see that, beloved? Hopefully you can see it. And then with this one right here, positivity, faith, and optimism. They're coming out to reaffirm themselves what they already said. Universal love. You are connected to everything. So uplift your vibrational frequency. This one. Yeah, gratitude. That's a high vibrational frequency. Right? When you go out into nature, you see so many things to be grateful for. Like you can start counting the things that just raking in all the gifts, all the presents, all of these beautiful, I don't know, it's giving the essence of goodness. I don't know why it's coming like that, but it's giving a natural essence of good. Yes. I'm thankful for this life and all of the opportunities that it presents. All these 9 cups, every opportunity, every is given a wish is fulfilled. And maybe even think back, sometimes we have to think about sometimes where we're at is a gift. It is an answered prayer. Like it's an answered prayer to be able to move through the process, not only of discovery, but to fight for your inheritance, to fight for your rights, to fight for justice. You have the ability, the strength, the knowledge, the capability, or the resources to be able to do it. And that is a wish fulfilled. Yeah, it's something that you need to let go of. And it's definitely giving me the hot air balloons for lifting your vibration up. Give that shit up. What is it? The fear. To release the fear, to let that go, and understand that everything is working out. It is working out. I know it's been tough. It's a hard road, but a lot of things are just not easy. But the things that are often not easy are the ones that are worth it. They are worth the most, right? They are valuable. Seriously, let go of the fear. I think we were supposed to read the fear card and we didn't. We put it in the deck. But they definitely want you to let go of the fear. And sometimes the timing can make us, have that emotion. See, with the devil card in reverse, they said let go of fear. Let go of the fear. Just trying to shuffle these up and get them ready. Definitely let go of the fear. Stay positive. Open yourself up to positive vibrations. And one thing that could help is getting out in nature. Getting out in nature. Yes, Joyce, that's a positive affirmation. I affirm faith, gratitude for God's positive frequency. Yes, highest vibrational frequency. It's giving joy, it's giving optimism, it's giving delight, it's giving positivity. Not just positive, but like they did say, not just, it's definitely gratitude, because it's something about the gratitude, the ability to even fight through the situation. That's really what I'm picking up, because a lot of people don't have the ability to even fight, to know what you know, to find out, to fight, to see victory, right? To make things right. And I'm getting that's something that they want you to be grateful for, to express gratitude for the process. Yeah. Just getting them ready for the next one. Such heavy energy, such heavy energy. The spirit is really here speaking, really here speaking. And I feel I'm setting up the cards for the next reading. Jennifer, you are up next. I can't remember which Jennifer. Jennifer, you are all Jennifer. I think it's Bliss. Jennifer B. I should have put the B. That's what I'm saying. I had to see your name. If you are still here, beloved, put a we emoji in the chat. We have Coach Unique next after Jennifer. If you are still here, beloved, put a we in the chat. Then we have Blessings. I believe Blessings is still here. After Blessings, we have True Kindred. Then we have Whitney, and then we have Jennifer C. We have the Overflow. Takapa, if you are still here, we have Frankie and we have Karina. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Blessings. We have another call for Jennifer. Jennifer B. Hey, Tammy. I'm going to add you to the Overflow because we may have room, because I don't see Jennifer B. She may have had to check out. Coach say she ready. All right, Coach, you are up next. You are up next. You are up. We are starting with this one. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the We Feel, for coming through message after message. We getting reflection coming in. Do you want another card here? You want to look at the bottom? Evolve, evolution, reflection, and evolution. Time to focus, balance, reflect, and guide yourself past stumbling blocks to take the right actions. I'm getting this energy like tapping. Do you feel? I'm seeing the word impatient. Evolution, creative ideas evolve out of the invisible and profound nothingness of proverbial consciousness. So they want you to reflect and allow your creative ideas to kind of evolve from the space of reflection and meditation. It's giving patience. Hello, Tina. Thank you so much for tapping in. If you like the vibes and you see how the messages come together, feel free to subscribe. We do active subscriber readings every Saturday, 8 p.m. EST. We may think about moving it because your girl gonna be outside a little bit, so we just saying. Uh, Nine of Wands. It might be. I do hear impatience. I don't know if you are trying to give up the fight, but look, it's giving Russian energy with the Knight of Swords, Six of Pentacles. They definitely are giving like slow down energy. I don't know if you're gonna wear yourself out like burnout. If you are feeling burnt out in some kind of way, it's given because some sort of rushing type of energy. We see sanctity. If you are What's with the companionship? Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. I just have to make sure you will know. Giving someone your complete presence. And I see grief, humility, and awakening. Spirit, Five of Pentacles, confirming a sense of grief, a sense of loss. It could come from rushing, like being impatient. Omega, victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So, Omega is coming through to tell you to stay in a place of evolution, to evolve. Something new is being created. I don't know if it has something to do with you being with another person, if this companionship is you marrying your energy, but it does say giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. With the Nine of Wands, you could have a boundary where you are not giving somebody yourself. Maybe there's a wall up. Maybe you feel like, I do feel like it's time for you to reflect, and maybe it's just on companionship, on relationships in general. Yeah, solar plexus is something with your willpower. It definitely feels very strong. It could be a paradox. Like it could be a difference between being impatient and kind of rushing that leads to like a sense of grief in relationships. It could be a sense of loss with the Five of Pentacles. Maybe you just feel like things are not going the way that you feel like it should be going or the way that you want it to go. But it's something about this evolution that I feel like the spirit wants you to stay in a reflective place to evolve, to allow something to come together or to come up within you. It's either showing you the power of what you can do before you give yourself over fully to another person. It supports your sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as knowing who we are and what our contribution to the whole is. Do you know what you're contributing? Giving your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Do you know what you're giving? Like, do you have the full awareness of self? They may be saying, reflect on you. Do you know the gift that you're giving through the act of giving you to another person? And if you are reflecting on that and you are evolving and new ways of thinking about relating is coming through, they want you to continue that. Thank you. Whew, we almost needed to ring the bell on that one, beloved. Wow. Ah, taking too long. Yep. See, Knight of Pentacles when they say it, slow down. Slow and practical. Knight of Pentacles. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details, wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone is watching over you. And they are saying to take your time, reflect, right? Understand before you rush into something. You got your boundaries, hold your boundaries, right? It's even kind of giving like hold your horses type of energy. This, which one? This one. You want to look at both of them. Gratitude and humor, lighten up is coming through with the gratitude. So yeah, acceptance and fear. I choose to focus on the lighter side of things. They want you to lighten up. Definitely is giving lighten up type of vibe. Like, don't be so serious. Don't go in so heavy, or don't let somebody come into you hot and heavy. Yeah, the law of neutrality. Practice non-action or non-reaction. So sometimes you might need to just kind of not react to it. You know what I'm saying? Not react. I don't think we shuffled this deck, so we're going to have to shuffle it. Just to clear the energy that was over this, so we didn't shuffle it. Seeking cosmic consciousness. See, it's definitely giving slow down, and meditation is giving that reflection type of energy. And definitely in this quietness, out of invisible, profound nothingness, the proverbial consciousness is definitely the Omega one. And then I'm saying introspection. Introspection is often necessary to deepen our awareness of the unity and divinity of life. Definitely unity, because when you understand who you are, you marry yourself, being the right person, you could easily discern them. It attracts your tribe. That's what's here. It attracts your tribe. It's gonna attract in the right person. But it's something about like being patient and don't rush. It's like put a blockage on rushing. Allow the Knight of Pentacles to come through and show you like the steady pace. Right, so that you can even see when a person is loyal, dedicated, if they are coming in with that protective type of spirit. And it is giving your ability to be apprehensive. We got to read this law. The law of neutrality. Practice non-reaction. Non-reaction. Law of neutrality. Law of neutrality. Law of neutrality. Oh, it's the last one. 52. 103. 13. That's breaking down to 4. Stability. Harmony. Celebration. This law teaches us the secret to experiencing free will. And solar plexus is all about your free will. Right? He says, spell that. It says our personal power, our willpower, as well as knowing who we are. Right? So your willpower, your personal power, that's aligned to your free will. The moment we end judgment, we free ourselves from feeling the effect of polarity. When we emancipate ourselves from conflict, upsets, and viewpoints, we are able to authentically be the cause of our lives. Spirit creates from nothing. And then they say that creative ideas out of the invisible, profound nothingness of proverbial consciousness. That's where creativity comes from. Spirit creates from nothing. It is the first cause. Align with this law to set yourself free. Be here now. Awaken the oracle. You may be experiencing a type of tug of war in your life, and we were seeing a tug of war between impatience and the Knight of Swords to the Nine of Wands. This is definitely tug of war energy. This is like moving really fast and then holding firm. You know what I'm saying? It's like definitely that tug of war type of energy. And it is a balancing here with the Six of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is there, like full of energy. Like you could have it all. You can. Queen of Pentacles is something about you balancing your energy and operating on this law with the Seven of Pentacles, like putting that work in on this principle. It says the moment you put a positive or negative meaning on something that has or has not occurred, has or has not, you instantaneously experience a positive or negative feeling. By drawing this card, your higher self desires you to practice staying neutral in your perceptions. Do not take things personally. So practice not taking things personally. When you can do this, you will experience true freedom of choice. The universe is guiding you to practice non-reaction and staying in equanimity. It's definitely giving me balance. Where in life do you find yourself judging people? If you were to take full responsibility to change what you wish to see in this world, what inspired action would you take instead of judging? So don't judge. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge what has been. Don't judge what has not been. Just allow it to be. It is what it is. And allow yourself to come to balance. It's the spoiling you. And that might be the thing that you need to work through. I get it. I get it. I want it. I want it now. Now, damn it. And holding firm that you want it now. It's definitely that tug and pull. That willpower is strong, but it's something for you to reflect on. Especially balancing that in relationships is going to be a good thing because we can't always have exactly what we want when we're relating. There is a thing of compromise, being interdependent with one another, taking it personal. Yeah, and if you feel like a person is playing with your emotions and they're not being consistent, like what were they saying with those attributes? Loyal, dedicated, and protective. They are not planning carefully. You know what I'm saying? Then you have the ability to make a decision to move around. You have free will, beloved. So before you let a person make you feel a kind of way, do what you need to do to take care of yourself at the end of the day, Ashe. Yeah, see, look, you got the ability to move away in peace and calm so that you can maintain your own energy. You ain't got to stick around. They can fuck around and find out because your absence is powerful. If they can see themselves being without you, then they definitely are not for you. Okay? Any person that feel like they could be without you are not for you. If they want to be with you and be in your energy, then they will do what they need to do to make things, look, happy, happy, happy. And I'm not saying that we just get to have whatever we want whenever we want it. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of feel like that. I kind of feel like that too. Even though I know it's not necessarily true. Because the spirit tells us all the time, we be desiring stuff all the time, and spirit will tell us we can have it, but just not yet. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing where like we can have it, but not yet. Or sometimes they say, no, we can't have it because it's not good for our health. Everything that we be wanting is not always good for us. Spirit is telling you to be still. Yeah. Be still and just meditate. Be still and just meditate. See what they do. Observe. Observe. Observation is good. Observe. Hello, Carl from Australia. Thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. I appreciate you. Yeah, be still and meditate. It's not just meditate, but observe. Observe and meditate on what you're observing. What do you feel? What do you see? What do you sense? What is your body saying? What is the spirit saying? right? Allow things to play out. The spirit will tell you when it's time to let go and how to move around. They will. Alchemy and healing is coming through. So it's definitely changing and transmuting that energy. It could be showing you something for just for yourself, revealing something about you. Because we definitely picked up companionship. So it could be something that you need to learn. Do you want to shuffle that again? Do you want to see something? And you know what? Both could be at the same time. You don't have to be waiting, and you don't have to necessarily. I don't necessarily feel give him a chance. It could be give him space. Sometimes when you gift a person space, you give them time to process what it is that they desire. When you understand who you are and what you desire, right? Because you might need the space too to reflect, right? So you just give it, you could be called to pull back, to move into a place of peace so that you can reflect and you can allow what needs to happen to evolve out of the situation. It may resolve itself naturally. If you pull back and give somebody the gift of space, the gift of your absence, and they don't feel it and they don't return with the understanding that they want you in their life and they are serious about it, then you already have your answer. And you didn't have to do anything but observe. A man that wants what he wants and he's serious about what he wants, he's going to do what it takes to earn the love of the person that he wants. And that's real shit because men like to achieve. They like to earn. They don't just necessarily respect something that they're just getting and being given freely. A woman that knows the value of her absence, shit, you got the secret. Let it go and let it grow. It's going to do what it's supposed to do anyway. Do you want the type of person that where they feel like you got to put in all the effort, all the work to make some shit work? Like you carrying the 10 miles of the relationship? No. No. Or that you want, somebody that feel like you need to chase them? I don't feel like anybody should be chasing anybody, but you should know whether you value a person's presence. If they value your presence, then it's going to be shown in their actions. Their actions will reveal it. Thank you, beloved. Blessings. You are up. You are up. We are up. You are up. It's blessings, and then it's Truth, Kendrick, and then Whitney, then Jennifer C. We have Takapa, then we have Frankie, Karina, and Tammy. And that is the list, beloved. You so welcome, beloved. Thank you so much for always tapping in, for being a supporter of the wheat field, beloved. I appreciate you so much. Unique, unique. That's what you are. Always here, alien superstar. Thank you so much. I don't even know if you like Beyonce, but I always hear that every time I see your name. It's associated now. It just is. Blessings. You are here. We're starting with the yoga cards for you, beloved. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, see, oh, blessings. They said, be addicted to your inner peace. That's a challenge. The power of serenity now. Serenity now. You and the hubby moving towards peace. Two fishes is what I'm getting. Look at y'all swimming in the same direction. And somebody knows where they're going. You see, it's kind of giving me like a radar or like sonar location or some shit. I know it's not what koi fish do. And it's probably like a ripple or something, but it's giving me energy right here. And it's definitely a battle of the opposites. Because I'm seeing energy here and energy here, a head and a tail. I appreciate y'all so much. This one. The magic. What's with the magic? Consciousness. The magic of consciousness is somebody going through an awakening. It could be you. It could be you. Realizing your power, your magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move towards possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. So somebody is believing. See? It's given like a believing of something. Somebody may be called to follow the belief of the other, to trust in what they believe, to trust in what they see. I hope so. I hope so. Give them plenty of encouragement. You know what I mean? In terms of that change and that switch, we see worth. I see flow. Flow coming through like the fishies. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Definitely getting heavy throat chakra. So you may be called to speak words of encouragement, be very calm and peaceful and supportive on his change, his switch, his growth. He could be coming into, like I said, a sense of an awakening for himself. That's what I'm kind of picking up. Yeah, giving over these problems. He could be really like, I do feel in the energy that I feel right now. And it feels encouraging. And I will say that. I feel an encouraging energy. It feels like turning over a new leaf. It feels like kind of sacrificing the problem. Like, again, it being a sacrament, turning the issue over to the Most High God. I'm feeling the energy of sanctity. That's what I'm getting. Spirit, Most High, please reveal which one. This, yes. Yeah, plans. It's good. I definitely feel like somebody's making plans. And I feel like what they're looking forward to is positive. And it definitely feels like, you see, friendship is coming through. I don't know if it's trying to reestablish a friendship between the two of you. Like maybe over the years, marriage can get mundane and the problems and shit like that occur where you tend to lose the friendship that was once there. It's the reason why you guys kind of connected, and the times when you were able to hang out and it was carefree and it was like hearted and you could laugh and have joy with one another. It's giving bringing the magic back. It's something with bringing the magic back. Yeah, see, definitely relationship. Definitely friendship. Definitely relationship. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And it feels like there's something here about bringing the magic back, the spark back, the friendship, the love, the support, the kindness, like that energy before things got super heavy, the problems. Like, how would you support a friend? Think about it like that. How would you support a friend? What if it was like you're in there supposed to be like that with the husband? Like, how would you support your best friend if they were going through this? You said you can't remember when you last had that. Yeah, it's given bringing that thing back. See, the wounds. The wounds in a relationship being so heavy, withheld support from the past can cause low self-esteem that cripples action. And I definitely getting like a big up of support, kind of like a cheerleading. Like, I don't know if the spirit wants you to really overdo it, but I do feel like somebody is learning to listen to their intuition and they're starting to explore, right? It's given explore turning over a new leaf, exploring something different, and secrets are here. I don't know what that is. Do you want that one? The Ascended Masters. They may be coming through to share some secrets with you. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. Yeah. It is something especially. It's something special about what you do. And then it's something about your energy that's special to your hubby, where I feel like if you approach it in a certain particular type of way, you can encourage him to continue to move along the way, move along the pathway. I see the Two of Wands right now, and to continue to move towards the three. And as he moves on his journey, it's going to get heavy. And it's something about you understanding your position. You can't carry all his wands for him, but you can be a supporter as he moves through it. Yeah, it's to collaborate, to work together with this, to be able to work together. And it is given for the sake of the family, Ten of Pentacles. Like for the whole kit and caboodle, the whole shebang. So stay addicted to inner peace. That's the challenge for you. It's been draining. Yeah, I feel it. And I also feel like you needing to self-care, right? To enhance your peace so that you can be more peaceful. Again, the law of individualization, the Most High God is here. You are it and they are you, beloved. And it's something about you doing something, being this individualized piece, and they opened it right up to the page. You, what is it? It says, furthermore, you are the only person in the entire universe with this divine gift. You are a person that can affect change in this person or support them through this change. And it's something about you holding on to your peace and gifting the gift of peace onto them. And not only is it a gift onto you first and foremost, but it's a gift onto them as well. So they definitely want you to calm your heart, place your hands over your heart, and ask for inner intuition. Ask for your inner intuition to guide you. It's giving the spirits, the masters that are with you to help guide you to overcome the challenge of, being addicted to peace, which is the opposite of falling into chaos, right? So if you are so sold out and so addicted to your peace, then you will be peaceful throughout any of these situations. And I feel like that's a support, a cooperation of what it is that hubby is trying to do. Thank you. Thank you. I hope that was helpful. Hello, my life. Thank you so much for tapping in. That peace is restorative. Two blessings. That peace is restorative, right? Not only does it restore your spirit, but it's so that you can stay recharged and you can stay filled up so that people continue to drink from your overflow. See, visualize world peace. Visualize the peace. Visualize the peace. Visualize peace. Visualize peace. Visualize dinner, please. I'm saying Kung Fu Panda. I appreciate you so much, beloved. Thank you so much for always being here, for moderating, for supporting the channels, supporting Michelle at Life Master Tarot, supporting Veronica over on I Is Inspired Tarot. You are always just so supportive of all of us, and we appreciate you so much. I take the liberty to speak on behalf of all three of us to tell you thank you for helping, for your service. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. And I know you're supporting nature because, again, look at everything that we just said. Yeah, and I feel like the gift of peace that you give to yourself and you overflow with that peace, it spills out into the household. It makes a difference. It does. It makes a difference. And I know you make a difference because of how much of a difference you make to us. Thank you. We appreciate you. I don't know when the last time you've been told that you are appreciated, but we appreciate you. And that's from the bottom of my heart. We do. Yeah, that's truth. I wouldn't lie. Queen of Swords. Thank you. We have True Kendrick is up next. True Kendrick, are you still in the house, beloved? Hey Antonio, thank you so much for tapping in. It's the truth. It's the truth, and you need to hear it. You need to know it. I want you to feel it, to know it. The sentiment isn't conveyed if you don't feel it. And sometimes that's an issue, right? People could say things, but if you don't feel it, then it doesn't hit. It's not coming across. The message isn't transmitted. Right, communication involves more than just speaking to a person. Do you understand? Are we clear of any interference? Did the intention of my words hit? Did you feel it? And if you don't feel it, then the communication itself is not successful, it's not complete. We are lucky to have you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Antonio. I appreciate you. Thank you. We had a call out for True Kendrick. Are you still here, beloved? Put your weed emoji in the chat. If you are still here, I know it took a minute to get to you, but we like for the messages to be full and fruitful. That's why we generally keep the list short, because of the way that the messages evolve and the way that they come together. Hey, Connor. Hello. Thank you so much. Kendrick, I don't see you responding, so we are going to move to Whitney. Whitney, are you still here, beloved? Is Whitney here? After Whitney, we have Jennifer C. Hey, Whitney. Thank you so much, beloved, for sticking around. I appreciate you. Hello. I hear hello. That's what I heard. You want this one? Base chakra just kind of jumped out the deck for you, Whitney. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances as your words determine your outcome. So they are giving me a reminder that you are powerful, that you speak beautiful words, that you speak creation into existence. So speak positive words, think positive thoughts over your home, career, your finances. Divine flow. Stay in the divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others is to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. And for some reason, the Spirit wants us to look that up. The Tao, Thetao. And we're going to say definition. La la la. The Tao is a fundamental, inexpressible principle of Chinese philosophy of Taoism, representing the natural way of the universe and the source of all existence. It signifies the underlying unity of nature. And it's something about this card with her being out in nature signifies the underlying unity of nature, advocating for effortless action, harmony, and balance between opposing forces, the yin and the yang. So it's essentially the same thing of following, again, that one spirit, the Most High, and you speaking your life into existence. We are as we think. So they definitely giving positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, and your words, the positive words that you speak, determine the outcome. Start is coming out for you again in free associate. Allow the first thing that comes to your mind without self-censorship to bestow a vision upon you. It's definitely something about your thoughts and what you are envisioning, and what you are saying. allowing the first thing that comes to your mind. And without self-censorship, maybe you need to observe your thoughts and what comes to mind all the time and see, what is the frequency of positive versus negative, and attempt to tune your frequency to more positive thought patterns. It says you must start from where you are, examine your situation, and take a chance. So, starting from where you are, how do you feel about where you are? What do you think about it? Do you think positive thoughts or negative thoughts about where you are? And no matter where you are in your position in life, it's definitely given think positive about it, Empress. So you have the ability to birth the things that you express, birth the things that you think. But with the Knight of Swords coming out in reverse, what you're thinking may not be positively. It's given changing your thoughts. It's given mind training and changing your thoughts. This one. Yeah, authority. Like, it's definitely, you have the ability to control your mindset, to take authority, not only over just in your life, but your thought process, your speech pattern, what you're saying, how you see your life, where you're at. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Are you receptive? Are you wise? And are you loving in your thought pattern, in your speech about yourself and where you are at right now, beloved? Yeah, indecision is coming through. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life, and we see discipline, the ability to be disciplined. I don't know if you feel a sense of loneliness, but you're definitely not lonely. Thank you so much, Miss Monica. I appreciate you. Have a great night. Are you able to follow your intuition? Do you trust it? Because I'm getting the word trust for some reason. This is in reverse. A wise woman said, fuck this shit, and she lived happily ever after. She, like, sometimes it's like, fuck this shit. Like, okay, like, look, it's all about how you think about it. Sometimes when you just decide to not give no fucks, like, you decide, look, I give zero fucks. It's all to the good. Everything is all good. And when you start thinking about that from that, it's all to the good type of energy, then it will be all to the good. You will realize how it's all good. She said, now that is where I am. Exactly. Yeah, you'll start to see shit manifest. You will see shit materialize. You see that peace, that happily ever after. Look, from the Ace of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, you talking about manifesting and mastering your energy. Like, no more negative thinking, right? No more racing thoughts. That's switching your vibes. Did we pull an angel card already? We did. I just wanted to make sure we got through all of them. Yeah, because it's like, look, you see, look, and that's it with the world card. And that shit is so true. Look, with the Page of Swords. Managing your thoughts, being able to freely associate, the thoughts come out, you get to see them for what they are. Don't try to hold on to them, don't really try to judge yourself for them, but notice and observe. What are you thinking? How are you thinking? What is your internal speech? What are you saying? Because those are the words that you will manifest. And here's that Knight of Swords again. Knight of Swords, that's in reverse right here. Right? And we see the Five of Swords. So that's mental conflict, and that's words. But it could be a battle. It could be causing negative actions or negative manifestations, right? Tower. So you don't want that. To change that, right? You want to bring in all of your good fruit. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. And how do you do that? By continuously thinking good thoughts and speaking good words over you. And it starts at the root. Base chakra, being secure. You have everything that you need. You are in a divine flow. It says, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine source, and it's at all costs. If the cause is negative thoughts, if it's all the fucks, if the shit that's coming against you, it is what it is. Like that shit, let that shit go. I don't look. If it's coming against my peace, if it's making me think a lot, if it's making my head hurt, that's what it's giving. Like, let that shit go. Hello? Like, now. You tapping back in, sister. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming back through. I appreciate everybody for being here. I appreciate you all immensely. Thank you so much. They want me to put that on the top. Maybe it's going to be ready for the next read. They already know. They already know. Jennifer C., are you still here, beloved? Are you still here? Thank you so much, Whitney. I appreciate you. I hope the message was helpful to give you affirmation that you are doing the right thing and to continue to dig in and observe your thoughts, positive thinking, positive self-speech. Oh my goodness, what did we do with that card? Where did it go? Positive thinking, positive self-speech, because your words manifest. And it's given that you are in prime position to manifest some wonderful things. So therefore, what you're saying is critical, right? You don't want to change the vibration of what you are manifesting and what you are magnetizing into you. So be cautious of what you say, what you think about you, and what you're attempting to do. You just start from where you are. No pressure. Thank you so much for always tapping in. I appreciate you. I see you very often. I appreciate you so much for always coming through. Jennifer C., you are up next. And Jennifer, if you are here, please respond or put a we emoji in the chat. The next that we have is Takarpa. Oh, thank you, D Texas. Thank you so much for revealing yourself. We appreciate you for telling the world what type of person you are. Maybe you don't realize that's what you just did, but you did. So that's awesome. Great day. Yeah. Thank you, sister. I appreciate y'all so much. Hello, is your name Shesko? Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I don't see Jennifer C. Hey, Cynthia. Thank you so much for tapping in. Jennifer C. is not here. I don't see Takarpa. They haven't responded. We'll just give you until we shuffle this deck to respond. You know you up next, Frankie. That's right. Frankie said, "I am here." Because you are up next, beloved. You are. Hi, Koi. It looks like Koi 2 Akif. Koi 2 Akif. Maybe that's how you say it. I'm not for sure. Oh yeah, no time for the foolishness. I know it could be like, again, it takes a while. We've been 2 hours in almost. It's 10:33, so 2.5 hours. That's why the spirit said what they say. We have Frankie. We have you. Thank you, Whitney. True Kendrick was like, they was ready. They said we cannot stay that long to get through all of these readings. But Frankie, you are up, beloved. Frankie, have you been going through some sort of mental conflict? I'm picking up the 5 of Swords. I'm feeling like somebody, like you rubbing your head or dealing with something that's weighing heavily on your mind. It's definitely giving me mental conflict. I feel like you are dealing with something mentally. Yeah, it's definitely something that's really on your mind. This is like five of swords times two is 10 swords. I don't know if you're trying to control a situation with the four of pentacles, like either maintain control or trying to control something, control a situation. I'm picking up a situation. Leadership, definitely control. Trying to take control of a situation. That's what we were feeling. Taking charge of this situation. I almost feel like the person, don't mind that they're feminine, but it looks like it's a sword that's kind of stuck in the ground. That's kind of like what I'm feeling, what Spirit is saying to me. This, yeah, they want you to step into the divine flow too. They want you to release control. I don't know if this is stemming from like inner childhood, like maybe lack of control as a child, like maybe you didn't have autonomy, like maybe somebody didn't allow you to express like what you wanted, what you desire, or speak up about your needs, is what I'm feeling. Yeah. Look, King of Pentacles. It's definitely managing your energy. Four of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles is the track to master your energy. But mastering your energy doesn't mean that you control other people's energy or control situations. Leadership is strong. It's powerful, but the same way you may have wanted, a say so, is allowing others to have a say so. It's giving like the ability to speak. Sometimes when we don't have a voice as a child, it could express itself in a maladaptive way where you lean heavily into the other direction, where you must say what you need to say, and people need to listen to what you have to say because you were not heard. So it's giving me the energy of really dialed in and making sure that you are heard. You will not be dismissed, your voice will not be diminished, you will be heard. But careful that you don't perpetuate the same cycle while you are attempting to be heard. It could have the same effect on other people as it did on you. We do see prosperity coming through. Anything else in this deck? They saying no. Look at it. What is that? See, delight. It's something with joy, energy. And delight, it kind of gives me like that childhood spirit. The frequency of prosperity, which is King of Pentacles, very prosperous, right? The frequency is like definitely a lot of energy, and I do feel prosperity. If it's not with you, you definitely have the propensity to have it. And I believe that you believe and know that you can have it, which is why I'm getting a voice that's very, it's coming out forceful. It's hitting me in the chest like forceful. Like when you speak to somebody, you may have the ability to like shoot slugs at them with your words. It's the energy. I don't know if you have a voice, like a deep voice or something with the bass, but it's something about the tone and when it comes out, that's what it's giving me. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, and soul sing, and that's that delight. Your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul and spirit to sing. It invites us to express ourselves. See, that's expression, but do it in a way that's joyous. It says, and celebrate the abundance and riches that the universe provides us. And a part of the abundance is people, is relationships, it is connections, it's partnerships, it is those that you are leading, relationships. It's people, it's relationships. And Capricorn is definitely an earth sign, right? That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, King of Pentacles. Wow. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. And we see imagination. You may not know. See, surrender, and it's given like a sense of control. You may not know how your words hit. You may not know. You may not you would have to almost allow yourself to go back to that space when those words were hitting you in the chest and you felt the way that you felt, to kind of allow yourself to feel what somebody else is feeling now that you're in a leadership position. Yeah, trust. Like allowing them to trust you, and you being able to trust them means that you don't need to control everything. And here it is again, relationships and partnerships. And I was picking up something with the pitch or the tone of your voice in general. You may not understand like how it could hit a person. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, even if it was my mother when she would speak to me, it was certain way that she would say something where it either stopped me in my tracks, because parents develop that, right? But you could speak to a person in a way that cuts them to the deep, cuts them to the quick, they so feel it. Trust that you were born a creative being and have never stopped being one. You are creative. You have the ability to create this prosperity, to be incredibly fruitful. But it's something about leadership and understanding that we don't get there by ourselves. We don't. We trust other people. If you want to go fast, you go by yourself. But if you want to go far, King of Pentacles is can become emperor. He can develop the Ten of Pentacles. That's like that legacy. That's that prosperity. But you don't get there by yourself. They understand that they have a team, people that they can rely on, that they can trust. That's this one. Yeah, the law of truth. The law of truth. Love unconditionally and create healthy boundaries. I'm glad that resonated. Thank you so much for being open and receptive. I appreciate you. The law of truth. The law of truth is number 36. So it's definitely given. Look, it's number 36. I gotta put this in the camera so that you can see it. You see the law of truth, right? You can see that clearly. And I'm gonna circle it or just underline it so that you can see how this is coming together. Can you see that? The law of truth is number 36. Now check this out, what they already gave you. Number 36. So sometimes it's like being able to see the synchronicities of a thing that is not always, it's something with subtle. I'm getting the subtleties, right? It's something with subtleties and synchronicities, how things actually come together to paint a picture, a broader picture. So that's on page 71. 71 does break down to the number 8. I'm saying the 8 of Pentacles. It is work to do. But again, it's the ability to collaborate with others to do all that you can do, like to do more. Love unconditionally and create healthy boundaries. At the core of who you are lives an omnipotent presence that has eternal wisdom and love. Within each cell of your body lives a divine intelligence, an innate healer, and an unlimited life force. The King of Pentacles is incredibly energetic, right? It says you are endowed with intuition and universal guidance. Universal guidance. That's leadership, right? To the extent which you deny this is the extent to which you will suffer. But what is true leadership that could be causing other people to suffer, or things ending because of this misconception of what a leader is? Awaken the oracle. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to live authentically. The tune of freedom is truth, life, and beauty. To unlock your divinity, you must end any battle within. And that's definitely an ending, right? To end the battle within that would have you controlling and live a transparent life. Telling the truth may be uncomfortable at first, but the universe assures you that there is a life of freedom on the other side. Most importantly, tell yourself the truth and you will be set free. So there could be a truth that you need to express. And it could be something in terms of relationship. I did pick up something with past, like it could be inner child wounding, something that you need to surrender. They take your kindness for weakness. And then how do you respond when you feel like your kindness is being taken for weakness? There is a way to be strong and authoritative without resorting to, maladaptive behaviors. You can have strong boundaries. And that's the only thing that you need to do is to be cognizant, to be aware, to be self-aware, and to continue to work on you. Thank you so much for being so open-minded. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much. I know it was a long time getting to you, but I thank you for staying. I thank you for being open. I pray that you subscribe, that you continue to come back through. We dig into a lot of things. We're different on this channel. We're all about healing and growing and expanding ourselves. We are all about, that 1% growth daily, our daily choices. We are all about, just becoming more aware. I see a Queen of Pentacles just flip over. I don't know if you're married or if you are seeking relationship. If you are in relationship with this person, Queen of Pentacles could be a mother figure. Wow. And we see the King of Wands. It's definitely fire. It's giving leadership and justice. Like to be able to balance out a situation. Thank you, Spirit. If you are single, you may be being prepared to go into partnership because partnership came up more than once. Maybe it's the thing that you need to heal so that you can be the leader that you want to be in your partnership. Thank you, blessings. I appreciate you. I'm trying not to read. The law of intention. If you intend to be in partnership and relationship, this would be the tenet to practice so that you can call in what you're looking for and be successful at it. If you are single, this could have been an issue in past relationships. Definitely Archangel Raphael, not Michael, Raphael coming through to heal. This healing angel is working with you and supporting your healing work. And there could be some books too, because that's what we were saying. As you can see, that we are surrounded by books. There's books everywhere, right? And that's what we do over here. The Spirit is always bringing us to some sort of text to help us to dig through whatever it is they are working through us. So I hope you stick around. Right. Thank you, Veronica. A leader doesn't control, they inspire. It's a difference. But that's not necessarily, anybody's. It's given like what we have been taught, and it's changing the paradigm. It's changing the paradigm. How do you inspire people? How do you motivate them to action? How do you rally them around a common goal? How do we release, certain things so that we can maintain cooperation in our partnerships so that we can reach the goal? You have childlike energy and people want to control that. And then you respond in a sharp tone. Yeah, it's definitely a way to balance that. It is. But, definitely hold on to your childlike spirit. And we kind of was talking about, I don't know how you would feel about this, but this is just like, we just kind of recently spoke about it. Like a person like Michael Jackson, we just actually got our early ticket to watch the Michael movie. We bought it today for the 22nd. I'm so excited. Anywho, Michael had a childlike spirit, but he was savage in the business world, and he knew how to collaborate and to cooperate and to inspire people to bring out the best in them. So it's a way to balance those attributes because it's not all this or all that. People would dismiss and not think that he was so savage, but like shit, he owned a portfolio that was just out of this fucking world. He owned the Beatles, he owned fucking Eminem, he owned, oh, you want to talk shit? I'll just go buy your motherfucking masters. Now I own you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael was savage. People did not understand. You love Michaels. Thank you so much. I'm glad that because they told us to say that for a reason. It's definitely a way to reframe something. Yeah, thank you. Do you want me to reframe that? Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jackson. Thank you. A lot of people be coming through. We don't be telling y'all a lot of people that come and visit us that we get time, the opportunity to share time and space with spiritually. Karina, are you here? We have Karina and we have Tammy. Karina, if you are here, it's definitely not just black and white. It's definitely not. I love it. We're holding space. We have Karina and then we have Tammy. I know it's been what? It's been almost 3. You are so welcome, beloved. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for sticking around, for hanging out. The spirit told me, like, put them on the overflow. Right? You were the first person. Well, Kendrick and then you were the first 2 people we added to the overflow. They told us to do it. And usually we don't read it like if you're not an active subscriber, but they told us to do it. And I'm not getting a response from Karina or Tammy. I know it's been a while. So, is that your name, Karima? Oh, wow. That's funny. Oh, I could definitely feel your energy because you were feeling straight masculine. You felt heavy masculine. Yeah, they definitely want you to balance that out. I could feel it. We see expansiveness and inner power. I usually don't get it wrong like that, but your energy felt masculine. Unless that's just like an asexual gender name. Spirit is bringing out the extraordinary card. We're just closing out right now. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness that deserves to be honored. So be sure to honor you and let go. Right now, the action for the collective spirit is saying the right action is to let go, to allow what wants to come and allow what wants to go. Right? If it wants to go, let it go. Oh, the next person is Karina. I was about to say because you were definitely feeling masculine. Wow. Yeah, Karina and Tammy must have checked out. Yeah. We see Archangel Uriel. We see words of abundance coming through. So definitely speak words of abundance. For somebody, you need to pay yourself first. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm sitting kind of back. We done got comfortable. Pay yourself first. Make yourself the most important financial obligations. Oh, are you masculine presenting? Okay, I knew I felt heavy masculine energy. I knew I felt heavy masculine energy. Thank you so much for affirming. I appreciate that. Make sure you pay yourself. Make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This is a loving form of self care. It ensures that you'll be saving to invest in your present and your future. So, one thing that we had to learn to do, and we learned it very young actually, and my mom kind of taught it to us as a principle, but at first we didn't get it because we was like, we don't, how do we do that? There's so many other things to take care of. But we set up a separate bank account like a credit union, and we've had the same credit union ever since we were like 20 something years old. So it's been quite a number of years. Oh, you was here? Oh, okay. We'll pull you. We'll do you right after we do this. So you want to stop it? But she told us to do it and we set it up, and so we always did like 10%. So a lot of people when they go to church they tithe. You are so welcome, beloved. And we would always take that 10% and put it in a separate bank account, and we learned to budget everything else around that. We were always the type of person, people could do what they want to do, right? This is just what the spirit is telling us to share. Testimony to Terrell. It's tax season. Ever since I was a young person, first like being out on my own, my first place, everything, I would take my tax refund and I would pay my utilities up through the summer. Like lights, gas, water, paid up through the summer. So that way, by the summertime, fall hit, then the bills would start coming in, and I would have saved money so I can keep paying them ahead. So when the winter months came, I didn't have such heavy utility bills. Where other people in my age bracket that were on their own were seeing like $300-400 heat bills in the winter and they were struggling and needing to have other resources, we didn't have those problems because we managed the finances in a different way. We still do that to this day. We still have a separate account, and a little bit of that money that we earn from our paycheck goes straight to that account. We don't even see it. And that is a way of prioritizing ourselves first. It's so easy to get the paycheck and to pay everything, and then it's like I'm dealing with what's left. But at the end of the day, you don't feel prioritized. And I feel like if you want to uplift yourself in terms of abundance, then to prioritize yourself first. Yes, the rent has to be paid. Yes, all of the utilities have to be paid, but you did the work. You put forth the effort. So pay yourself first, prioritize you. And then we see words of abundance coming through. So just to show y'all that, words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you'll attract for yourself and others. Now, here's the key to this. In this society right now, people are talking about gas prices is through the roof. You see so many jokes and memes about how gas prices is costing a whole this and a this and all of that, right? But what we don't know is it's putting out a frequency of scarcity. It's putting out a frequency of scarcity. So when you say that when the need, whatever need it is, then you have the ability to meet the need, you are infinitely abundant. So no matter how it rises, you see your income, your resources rises to meet the occasion. You're not putting yourself in a bucket of low vibration that you don't have enough to fuel the tank and to go from A to B and do all the things. You're putting yourself in that, you know what, gas prices, my income rises to meet the prices. My resources match the need. It exceeds the need. And therefore you are operating on the principle of abundance in a very different way. You're changing the frequency. Archangel Uriel says your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart in your mind. So who is holding on to anger and unforgiveness? What do they need to let go? This is a collective message. And it's also telling us to sever vows of poverty. Every time we make those statements, we are affirming that we are living in a scarcity, and we are not. Organize yourself, your words, your mind for success. Optimize yourself for success. Yeah, that's the truth. What are you saying? What are you thinking? Brilliant ideas, they may need refinement. You can overcome obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective. What are some objective things that you can do? One, the first thing they said was start paying you. Start paying you. That's an objective thing that you can do. Yep, throat chakra. Again, speak, communicate. Speaking and communication, severing the vows of poverty, speaking words of abundance. You are speaking these words of abundance. You are using your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is powerful, for out of the mouth, out of the throat, off the tongue is life and death. If you are even joking about being impoverished, your mind, your body doesn't know the difference. It doesn't read jokes. It reads, oh, it is? Oh, we ain't got enough to pay. Oh, we robbing Peter to pay Paul? Oh, it costs an arm and a this? It's going to put you in a place where you feel like you need to sacrifice, beloved. But when you say that I am worthy to be paid first, that my income always rises to meet the needs, I always have more than enough, it exceeds the needs, then that's what your body believes. That's what your mind believes. And the universe starts to move. It starts to create the scenarios. It organizes itself for success. Archangel Uriel says that's something that you may need to heal, beloved, and also release. If you are feeling these negative emotions, whether it's anger, resentment, envy, jealousy, frustration, any of it, release it and let it go. You are infinitely abundant. And somebody could definitely have an employment change, right? With that employment change could come more money, more income. Words of abundance, speak them. Express your needs. Every time we get those letters in the mail that express the obligations, again, those utilities and the payments for the housing and all of that stuff, we say, Most High God, you got mail. Remember that movie back in the day? What was it? Tom Hanks and Sally somebody? I can't remember who it was, but you got mail. Here's another one. We take care of that. What you want us to do? Tell us our portion, what you want us to do. We'll be obedient and do the thing. Speak words of abundance. You got it. We are speaking them in abundance. We have everything. All of this is paid. It's paid. Everything is paid. It's paid. We got credit. We are a creditor. We are what? Who? We don't even know how to say that word. We are a creditor. We are infinitely abundant. What are you talking about? I don't know what everybody else going through. I don't know what they told you. Shit. But look, us over here, we are infinitely abundant, beloved, and that's just it. This one right here, this right here. All right then, okay. Yeah, stand up for your beliefs. I don't know what nobody else said, but I beat that back with a stick. We are infinitely abundant, beloved. Shit, we already winning, and I gotta beat the opportunity back. Like we gotta, we beating them off. They chasing us down. You know what I'm saying? It's giving that type of energy. All right, thank you, Kendrick, for allowing us to kind of read that. Spirit said, yes. Look, Page of Wands, inspiration, work your magic, and it's the magic of your throat. You know what I'm saying? What do you need to speak? Hey, Jeff, thank you so much for tapping in. This one. This. I like the star on the back. We haven't seen the card. We're not going to look at it. But look, accomplishment. You can accomplish. Achievement. Seven of Wands is after the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is achievement, it's accomplishment, it's success, it's rewards, right? Remember past accomplishments as a way to overcome present self doubt. So if you are doubting, remember your past successes. And again, Page of Wands, know that you can win, you can battle. That's the Seven of Wands. Six Wands is success, and a page is Seven Wands. You remember you are inspired by your past success, your past accomplishments. You can do it. So for somebody, don't complain about the shit. Don't complain. Just speak to the Most High God. Speak to the universe. They already know what you need. Clearing debts. What did we say? That's the word that we could not say. Look at it pop right out of this big ass triple stack. I don't even know how many decks of cards is in here. Y'all see, it's like one, two, three, four sets of cards that's in here. And they said this: speak words of abundance, financial freedom, freedom in every capacity, sovereignty, the ability to move around. That's what I heard. Thank you so much, Kendrick. You are up, beloved. You are up. We're going to write you right back down here because we thought you was gone. Kendrick, you are the last one, the last read. That's what Spirit said. Oh, beloved, this is the last read. We literally have been reading since 8 p.m., so it's been 3 hours. But if you are vibing, please subscribe. Please subscribe. And you can tap in throughout the week. We are building the wheat field, beloved, right? And we are here reading like this in this capacity every Saturday, 8 p.m. EST. But we may be changing the time because the weather is breaking and your girl gonna be outside a little bit. So I'm just saying, just to give you a heads up. Kendrick, is there something that you need to let go of? What, if anything, can be done to let go of what's standing in your way? Hey, darling. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. It's something that the spirit is saying that you need to let go of. Your extraordinary self is coming through again. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. I'm repeating the word sustainability. Oh, you lost reception in the desert? What desert are you in? That's interesting. What time is it? It's 1:86:22 in the live. I don't know what that translates into time. But if you could translate it, 1:86:22. So if you want to come back for that timestamp, then that might be helpful. We see justice. I'm hearing you're being freed from something. Queen of Cups just flew out as well. You're being freed from something. I'm hearing you are loving and nurturing yourself. Really needing to breathe through this. When I'm hearing sustainability, stability, sustainability, I'm even asking the spirit to sustain my energy at this time. Truth and clarity, truth and clarity. Best message for Kendrick. Yeah, sacral chakra. It's definitely giving, creating something. Are you intuitive? Do you have spiritual gifts as well? I'm picking up psychic insights. especially with this peacock coming through. Is there another side to you that people don't get a chance to see? Is it something that you're trying to hold back that you need to let go of? Do you need to know that it's okay with the justice that you are, it's okay for you to express this? What is this? Discernment is coming through. And we see dynamic. The ability to harmonize between different aspects of different origin layers and aspects of different origin and frequency, helping us to put together a reality that's made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new. I don't know if it's something new coming through. Sacral chakra is given the power to create, to manifest. Not just the abundance that we were just picking up, but I feel like you have the ability to do it. And it's almost given like you need to know that this is okay. Like the discernment to make the decision and know that you're moving in the right way by digging into your gifts, by practicing them or something, nurturing them. Keep seeing deep psychic. But I also see self-sacrificing. Like you may be sacrificing something. You say a little bit. Yeah. Denial. I feel like it's a denial of your gift. I feel like you are denying your gift. I'm hearing words like something that you know, something that you feel, but you don't know it until you see it. It's given that's when you know it was true, like absolute truth. You might feel it, you might know it, but you may blow it off and deny it until you see it. And then it might be like, oh, it was true. It's giving me them vibes. That's what I'm hearing. It's almost like them wanting you to let go of some sort of the denial to allow this to come up, to express itself. Look, highly meditated. It's in reverse. Do you practice meditation? Yeah, the power of serenity. I feel like you need to meditate. And I'm not for sure if you practice meditation, you want this. You're in a desert, and generally, like, especially if you're out there, I don't know if you're by yourself, like camper style or something like that, but it's kind of given like you need to meditate or embrace the practice of meditation. It's given like it will help deepen your gifts, help you become more aware, more sensitive to sense it, sacral chakra. Yeah, the law of non reaction, neutrality is coming through again. It's definitely given like your ability to not judge something as good or bad. You don't know. See justice to balance the scale, not sharing it, but you use it. Ah. The law of neutrality again was the last page on 103. We have to read it for you. The law teaches us the secret to experience free will. The moment we end judgment, we free ourselves from feeling the effect of polarity to balance the scale. When we emancipate ourselves from conflict, upsets, and viewpoints, we are able to authentically be the cause of our lives. Spirit creates from nothing, it is the first cause. Align with this law to set yourself free. And justice is all about law. It's all about law. It is the perfect law, right? You may be experiencing a type of tug of war with your gift. Like you said, you use it a little bit, you don't share it. So it may be something else that your spirit wants to rise up and do with it that you're not allowing through this act of denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. The moment you put a positive or negative meaning on something that has or has not occurred, you instantly experience a positive or negative feeling. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to practice staying neutral in your perceptions and do not take things personally. When you can do this, you'll experience true freedom. It's something about being free so that you can experience this side to yourself. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. It's something in you, and it's giving your gift, your psychic capacity, your psychic abilities. Which one? That. Singing and dancing is kind of wild. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses. Wow, spirit. Look, I'm not lost on the purple. Like, look at the intuition that's coming through. Look at it. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. Can you see that? Wow. What's holding you back? What's next, spirit? Wow. You want this? Look, Eight of Cups. It's your journey. The ability to walk away and take the journey. Look, we see Six of Pentacles, which is balance. Again, balancing the energy. And Eight of Pentacles. What is 6 and 8? That's 14. That's Temperance Angel. That's balance. Temperance Angel is balance. Which one, beloved? You want this too? This one. Yeah, what is the Three of Swords? Not facing some sort of truth or facing the truth hurts. Heartbreak. And we said we were only going to pull one card. The Emperor and the Three of Wands. I definitely feel a sense of sadness. I feel the Three of Swords. I feel the grief. I'm seeing the Three of Wands. It's something about, I'm hearing a staff to lead yourself forward. Maybe you were a leader, like a future leader in the making, planning, and it's something with your gifts. That's a part of your decree, and it's something you're supposed to be doing on this journey. But I'm getting, you don't do it. You're not doing it. You're denying it. And I feel like increasing your meditation, allowing yourself to come to balance, is really going to help you, beloved. I do feel you getting into the flow, like not sitting at the shore. It's almost like she would get up out this seat and walk out into the water and realize that she's a water walker. Like to be one with the element of the water, to allow it to flow, to let go. To let go and allow it to flow. And I feel like that's an apprehension that may be going on, is that you don't feel comfortable with letting go and allowing it to flow. Thank you. Anything else? Spirit said no. Thank y'all so much for tapping into this ASR session. Some beautiful readings. Thank you guys so much for allowing the spirit to just speak and to bring you the messages that they said that would behoove you if you listen to the advice. Let it sit in your spirit. They said the message that you need to hear. They said thank you for receiving the messages that you need to hear. Because once again, sometimes we can ask questions, but the question that we ask may not be the most pertinent thing. It may be, something that you want to know, but it may not be the thing to bring you to your highest self, So Knight of Cups is here, an offering from the Spirit. Page of Cups, an offering from the Spirit. A cup from the Spirit. Thank you so much. A love offer from the Spirit, from us. This page. And look, we see the Five of Pentacles, We see negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money, reaching out to others for assistance, and poor timing. Right? For somebody, it's given like all these kind of things we talked about. We talked about negative thoughts. A lot of people are having negative thoughts. A lot of people are having fear around money. The ability to reach out for assistance, whether it's to physical people or to the spirit, and struggling with divine timing. You know, things are going to happen when they're supposed to happen. And we've missed this card. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kendrick. I hope the message resonated with you. I hope you allow it to sit in your spirit and that it's helpful for you, beloved. I hope it was what you needed to hear, because that's what I'm getting, what you needed to hear. Is there something you want to see? Yeah, Page of Swords. Hopefully you heard what you needed to hear, because that's what they said. Thank you so much. You heard it and then you saw it. I feel like we forgot to put this one in there too. Good night, y'all. Love you. Thank you so much, Veronica. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, blessings. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. If you decided to subscribe and you are now a member of the Wheat Field, come through the week. We leave plenty of messages, usually 2 to 3 daily. And if you are active and you are, we're sharing and communing, you get to know us, we get to know you, because your spiritual energy is important. We don't want to just, we don't take anybody's money ever. It's not a membership fee to join. I think we did that for a second, but we don't. Like, it's just not in us. But anywho, y'all know I'm getting tired. What time is it? 11:21. So yeah, it's been 3.5 hours now. So what we're trying to say, quite simply, is you guys chatting in the chat, it helps the channel reach, right? Get out into the algorithm, the messages go out. So you help us grow. And we love to bring the messages to you personally for your contribution to the channel, which is your energy. And hopefully you are getting, the benefit of that twofold through the weekly messages and through the ASR messages, right? Because the goal is for us to all grow. We are whole, we are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing, right? Life be doing what it's doing. And it's so that we can meet our purpose, right? We can support one another. And again, I'm not one of those readers that just be like, oh, I'm just going to, read any and everybody just because you showed up to the live. We're generally not like that, because we appreciate you and we want you to know that you resonate with us before you want us to read you. Right? Because not everybody is on that true shit. Not everybody is on that real shit. Not everybody is tapped in the way that you think that they are, beloved. And you don't want everybody all up in your spiritual business. Right? So we respect that. Solar plexus is coming through. We just saw that. So with all that being said, we thank you. And thank you, Kendrick, for tapping in. Yes, here's the thing, Kendrick. Well, just being all up in people's spiritual energy. Sometimes you do need to analyze a person. You need to see if they shit is true, if they real. If I sit up here and I say something to you and the cards don't affirm what I'm saying and it doesn't resonate, you might want to be cautious. You might want to think about that, because a lot of people don't. They'll just be like, just jump up in somebody's live and say, hey, read my energy. And you don't know who you are allowing to connect to you, beloved. That's not a good thing. And we don't even allow it. That's our boundary. Dang it, spirit. Yeah, heart chakra. We love you. We do. We do love you. We love you just like we love ourselves. We love you like we love the Alpha and the Omega, door to the spirit. Like it's definitely something with that because people will do all kind of shit with your energy. You just don't know, beloved. So be careful. Be careful. All right. We love you just like we love us. They're saying it's done. We are through. We are done. Done. We're getting silly. um, I love you like I love me because that's my capacity. It is, but it's growing and expanding on a daily. And again, like be careful who you attach to because everything is not what you think it is. It's not, beloved. You don't know until you observe a person, and that's just good in terms of boundaries in general. It's something else they want to see. Cornucopia, thank you so much. We are growing, right? But it's a lot of people that's out here that's just for money. You know what I'm saying? They are glutton for energy. And it's a thing with, making sure they're coming from a place of purity. And I'm not saying that we are a perfect person, but our intentions to help and to serve is pure. And when you analyze, when you look, when you observe, you can see for yourself what's true, what's real, and what's not. Anybody can sit up here and just people go to tarot readers all the time or they watch tarot and you never know what. Just be careful what they pulling on. I can't see it no other way. Veronica said it the other day that very very clearly that every tarot reader is not a healer. Right, and you will know the difference. Right, so if healing is what you're looking for, then we invite you to come back and to stay. But we always want you to observe before you connect with a person, and we will always give you that advice. We give it onto ourselves, and we would never feed you anything that we wouldn't eat. Duh. I love you like I love the Alpha and the Omega that made me, that made thee, called us all to be the infinite intelligence breathing because the word lives, beloved we. I love you so much. That's right, Veronica. Always say that not all readers are healers. You have to use discernment. You do. Yes. So thank you. To the next now. Ashe and good night to you. Mwah.